What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are back in Roblox Southern Mudding because we are going to be delivering the rarest ATVs, well I guess UTVs in this case, and delivering them to a secret location. But if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. And let's begin with the video. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Southern Mudding video, and today we are going to be delivering, well I guess picking up and then delivering the most rare ATVs in this game. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. So enough with the yap, I think it's time to begin. So over there we have my multi-million-dollar ranch. Since you guys know I'm super rich and all that great stuff, so I came over here to grab this truck because this is the one that we are going to be grabbing. Oh my goodness, this thing is so loud. We had to do a quick oil change, so let me throw this thing down. Oh, that's the wrong way. Let me throw that down. I'm gonna close the garage. There we go. And we're gonna start making our way towards the trailer store. So let me get on and let's start getting out of here. I think the first place that we are heading is gonna be the trailer store, and the reason we are heading over to the trailer store is to pick up a trailer. Duh. So let me make a left turn. There we go. We're gonna cross into this intersection and we're gonna make our way back into the city. Alrighty, everyone, we are now arriving to the city. I'm gonna start slowing down because we're gonna make a right turn in that intersection. Ooh, chicken, look at that chicken place. All right, so let me turn on my blinkers because we are gonna make a right onto this road and then pull in to the trailer store. So let me back this thing up carefully. We're gonna get it connected, and come on. Oh my goodness, I gotta fix myself. And there you go, we have it connected. We're gonna make our way towards 3 locations and pick up these extremely rare ATVs. And it's funny because the first place is actually gonna be right here. So let's pull onto the dirt road. I see the ATV right there in the distance, so I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna turn on those hazard lights because we're gonna park this thing right here. There we go. We're gonna go and pull down the ramps just like so, and I'm gonna walk over here so I can get inside the ATV. So let me get this thing started. Oh, this thing is nice. Wait, can I put something in the back? That's pretty sick. I don't know if that is supposed to be open, but let me get back inside. There we go. Close that door. We do not want to fly out. And holy moly, this thing is fast. Yo, look at this, 60. Yo, I wonder if this ATV is faster than a car. Hold on, let's give it a little test right here at the drag strip. So in 3, 2, and let's take off. 40, 60. Yo, this thing is fast. Can we hit 100? Oh my goodness, we are. Yo, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. I did not mean to do that. Alrighty, enough of the joyride. We gotta take this thing back and load it on top of the trailer. So let's follow the road and let's get this thing loaded on the trailer. Yo, that thing looks very small from far away. That thing looks really small. Anyways, let's get this thing loaded up right here. Let me carefully align myself. We're gonna throw it in park and let's hop out. All right, nice. Oh wait, I gotta pull up the ramps. I forgot. Oh my goodness, I'm so clumsy. I gotta pull up the ramps. There we go. And now we can get out of here. So wait, where do I turn around? Do I have to turn around right here? Oh no, if there's mud, I am gonna be so cooked, chat. Okay, it looks like there's not that much mud right here. All right, the second location is gonna be at the map expansion, so we gotta go all the way down and take this road. So let's quickly pull out. We have one ATV which is extremely rare. I think it came out in the last update. You had to pay for this ATV, so it's pretty rare, you guys. As you guys can see, I have number 585 just to make sure that, oh my goodness, whoops, I almost lost control. All right, so it looks like the second rare ATV is gonna be up this road right here. It should be at like a nice property, like a really nice house. So we're gonna go and see this right now. Oh wait, this is not a house, this is the campsite. Isn't this a campsite right here? Are you serious right now? You know what, let's keep on driving, but before we do have to come to a stop because there's an intersection. All right, it seems to be clear now. I'm gonna start turning on those hazards because we're gonna park this thing right here. We're gonna quickly hop out and we are gonna set up the ramps. And look at this ATV. This is a super rare ATV right here. This is actually way nicer than I thought. Let me actually hop in this thing, and ooh, yo, this thing is pretty good on handling. Look at this, the handling is so good. Wait, can I do a burnout? I want to see if I can do a little burnout. Come on. Oh no, I can't. It's really hard to do a burnout on this thing, but I kind of want to test this thing out. I want to see how good this thing is. So let's go down here, and oh my goodness, yo, this is actually not bad. This is pretty fun. All right, let's go. W's in the the chat. I'm actually having pretty... What's over here? Oh, nothing. It's just highway. Never mind. All right, let's go back. This thing is pretty fun. It is certified by me that this is actually a good ATV. So let's go through here. 3, 2, 1. And oh my goodness, that was easy peasy lemon squeezy for this ATV right here. Let's go back on the road. There we go. And we are going to U-turn right here. So let's get this thing loaded up on top of the trailer. There you go. Let me put this in park, turn it off, and let's get down from there. So we can officially get out of here. Let me just throw those ramps up, and I'm gonna get inside of the truck right here. There we go. And we are gonna turn around. Alrighty, everyone, I managed to turn around right there, and right now we are gonna make our way towards the highway because we have to take the highway in order to reach the front of the map expansion, which is super close where the new gas station is, or truck stop. I'm not sure what you would call it, but we're gonna make our way to that area because there's a couple houses where we gotta go and grab the last ATV. So let's pull into the highway, the entrance of the highway. Let me carefully do that. All right. Oh my goodness, don't hit the barrier. I almost ended up hitting the barrier. That could have been really bad, you guys. All right, and actually, you know what, I can continue driving. So take a look at this. Yo, we have quite the trailer filled with the most rare ATVs in Southern Mudding, but it looks like we're getting really close where we need to start making a right turn. So let's get out of the highway and let's pull into here just like so. And right now we're looking for the house that has the last ATV. I think it's gonna be down there. I'm gonna make a turn right here just because I have a gut feeling that it is gonna be over here. So let's pull in, and yeah, it looks like I was wrong. It is not gonna be at that house, or oh my goodness, it's right here. No way, we actually managed to find the last ATV. So let me get this thing started, and oh my goodness, this thing is so fun. Whoa, what is that? Yo, look at this. They have a shed right here in the back of their house, and they have so many tools. Yo, that is sick. Wait, can I dig a hole right here? Oh, the shovel doesn't work. Never mind. I did not know about that. That is super cool. Alrighty, so let me get this thing parked right there because I'm gonna come over here, drop the ramps just like so, and I'm gonna get back into this super rare ATV. So let me open that door. Let me hop in, and I gotta close it. So let's get this thing loaded right here. It's gonna be a super tight fit, but we are gonna make it work. Now let's put the straps down, make sure it is safe and secure. Oh, I didn't mean to get in. Make sure this is safe and secure. All right, and we are ready to head out. We got the ramps up, we made sure all the straps are nice and tight, and now we can start making our way towards the dealership so we can finish the job by delivering these super rare ATVs at the location, which is the dealership, like I just said. Anyways, right now we're making our way back to the main city because I'm not sure if you guys remember where we ended up getting our trailer. That is going to be the spot that we are going to be returning so we can deliver these ATVs. I think we got to deliver them in the back. So let me turn on my blinkers and make a nice right turn right here. There we go. And take a look at that. This actually used to be my old house. For any real fans that watch my videos, this used to be my old ranch right here. Dude, I kind of miss it. Kind of, not really, because right now I do live in the biggest ranch in Southern Mudding, so that one's actually pretty cool as well. But it looks like with all that yapping, we managed to make our way back to the city. Where's the dealership? Oh, it's right there. All right, the dealership is on our left side, so let's pull in. There we go. We're gonna get dropped off in the back. That's where they want them delivered, so let's go in the back. I'm gonna back up this trailer. Let me turn on those hazards. There you go. And I'm gonna park this thing right here. Let's get out and let's start unloading all of these super rare ATVs right here. So let me throw down the ramps. There we go. Let me hop in, and we're gonna get the first one parked up right here. All right, so we're gonna get the first ATV parked right here. There we go. Just take a look at this thing. This thing is so clean. Oh my goodness, you guys, that is insane. All right, let me close that. There we go. We're gonna get in the second ATV. Let me carefully unload this one. I think I'm just gonna line them up right here on the right side. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. So let me get this one parked up. There we go. And what the heck? Look at that. They look really similar, you guys. Alright, so let me get in the last ATV, which is going to be this brand new one, this green one that they added last week. So let me carefully unload this one. There we go. We're going to park this one in front of the other two ATVs that we ended up bringing. So I'm going to place this right here. Let me hop out. There we go. And oh, hold on. Let me close the door. Look at that. That is freaking sick. All we got to do in order to finish this job is pull up the ramps just just like so, and leave the trailer where we got it from, which is like literally down the road, or not even at this parking spot. So let me hop in the truck right here. Let me turn this thing around, and I'm gonna turn off those hazards because that is so loud, you guys. So let me carefully finish backing this thing up so we can hop out and disconnect it. So let me hop out. Let me disconnect this just like so, and we can now make our way back home. But before we do, I want to grab a quick lunch. So let me quickly run inside and grab some food. Hello everyone, I'm gonna grab some quick food. Ooh, let me grab this. Wait, can I grab? Oh, there you go. We got some food. We're gonna take this home just like a slice because we are gonna be eating this at our multi-million-dollar farmhouse. I mean ranch, not farmhouse. I mean, I guess it's the same thing, right? So I'm gonna start stepping on the gas because the sun is about to go down. Look at that, the sun is right there. By the time we get home, it's probably gonna be the sunset. So I'm not gonna be surprised if the sun is like right there by the time we get home. All right, so we have an intersection right here. So let's make a right turn. Let me quickly turn off that blinker, and we have arrived at our rich ranch. Yes, I'm gonna. Oh my goodness, did I get stuck? Hello. I kind of got my truck stuck on the rock. You know what? Let's just go inside. All right, let me open the door. I think we're gonna eat our food outside. Let's eat our food outside. Yes, that's a good idea. Oh, you know what? We could eat it right here, but for some reason I can't place. Oh, there you go. We have our food, our hamburger. We got some chicken nuggets. I mean, fried chicken, some fries, and a Coca-Cola. And on top of that, we are going to enjoy a beautiful sunset. Honestly, what a successful day, you guys. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this insane delivering the rarest ATVs in Southern Mudding to a dealership. But if you guys did enjoy, smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me, and I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. What's up everyone, welcome back to another American Plains mudding video. And in the last video we ended up turning my work truck into a brand new flatbed, well, on my main channel, which it's live now. Anyways, we are going to be taking this and using the brand new feature which you can open up right here, open up the hitch, and be towing a gooseneck and trailering some sand. If you guys are excited, smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. And enough of the yap, I think it's time to begin. Alright, so let me quickly come over here and I'm gonna close this up because we're not gonna be using it right now. The first stop is gonna be, oh hold on, let me get in my GMC Denali, turn this thing on. The first stop is gonna be the Plain Tool Store because we're gonna go and pick up some ramps because we're gonna be throwing, I think it's called an excavator, I don't know, or it's skid steer. It's either an excavator or a skid steer, which I am probably going to be a skid steer that we are going to be loading up in the back of the flatbed and be taking it to a special location where, well, kind of, it's going to be near the drag strip, and we're going to be taking it over there so we can fill up the gooseneck with sand and then deliver it to my buddy's farm. But with all that yapping, we have managed to arrive at the Plain Tool Store. So let me get this thing turned around. I'm going to get this thing parked up right here. Let me just slowly and carefully reverse. Oh my goodness, I'm so crooked. I don't even know if I fit in the parking spot, but this is the best I can do. So let's run into the Plain Tool Store. We're gonna go and grab these ramps. And oh guys, where are the ramps? I thought the ramps were on this side. What the hell? Or you know what, I think it's gonna be on this side, which it looks like they are. There's two types of ramps, the big ones and the small ones, and I think we just need the small ones. So let me grab the small ramps and we're gonna throw them on the back of the flatbed. Let me just place one right there, and then I'm gonna place the second one right there. I didn't mean to open that, so let me close that up. All right, now it looks like we can get out of here. We have the ramps, and all we gotta do is pick up this skid steer that it's gonna be I think it's gonna be at the fire station. So let's make our way over there. I believe they should have these two equipment, or at least a couple of equipments that we can borrow today. So let's pull into this beautiful and nice neighborhood. Let me also change my drivetrain. It was in 2-wheel drive, so my drivetrain should now be in 4-wheel drive, and we are gonna back this thing up because we have the skid steer right there in the back. So I'm gonna back this thing up, and let me turn on my hazards and let's quickly start loading up this skid steer because we don't have too much time. Look at that, it's already 11 a.m. Oh my goodness, it's almost 1 p.m. I'm gonna quickly align this because we're gonna throw down the ramps. So I'm gonna place one right there, and then I'm gonna place the second one right there. Awesome. I don't think it's supposed to do that. All right, so I'm gonna throw down that ramp, and then I'm gonna throw down this ramp right here. Oh, hold on. Oh, come on, push. Yes, let's go. All right, now we can throw up the skid steer, but before I do, I am gonna raise the arm just to make sure I don't hit the back of my truck or the ramps. But now this should be good. I'm gonna try to carefully load this up and boom. Oh, a little bit closer. I think that's good. I mean, we could get a little bit closer, just a little bit. Oh, hold on. Yes, perfect. All right, I'm gonna lower down the arms and then I'm gonna tilt this down a little bit, just a little bit. All right, nice. So this should be good. We're gonna hop out and put the straps down. So strap one, and then we're gonna put the second one, the third one, and then the last strap. There we go. All we gotta do is remove the ramps. All right, I'm gonna hop in, and then I'm also gonna be turning on my amber light bar. There we go. This thing should now be on because this is gonna be a huge load. And right now we're gonna make our way to the gooseneck so we can start loading that thing up with sand. That's why we're taking the skid steer. So let's make a left on this main road right here, and then we're gonna drive down a little bit because I think it should be right down here near the drag strip. So I didn't mean to open that. So I believe the gooseneck should be around here. I don't see it so far. Yeah, I don't see it. I think I got lied to, dude. I got scammed. They told me there was gonna be, oh, there it is. Look, the gooseneck is right there. All right, so let me go down. I'm gonna carefully try to unload this skid steer off from my work truck. I don't know where to park this though. Yeah, I don't know where to park this. Let me see. Oh, I think I can park it right around here. Hold on. Let me drive a little bit down and then we should be able to unload this. So let me grab some of the tools. Let me just open that up and then we're gonna grab the ramps. So let's start putting down the ramps. Hopefully they don't fall. Oh no, I'm gonna have to get up there and fix it. All right, that's fine. Let me get up here. I'm gonna fix this. Let me push that. Nice. And then I'm gonna push this ramp as well. Boom, we got the ramps loaded down. All we gotta do is hop in and carefully unload this. And oh my goodness, I almost got hurt. All right, so where do I start? I don't know how I should start. I guess on this side. This is where I start digging some of the sand, I guess. But I'm gonna start lowering this. There we go. And I'm gonna try to start digging some sand. Oh, I think we got some sand. Yes. Oh yes, we're getting a lot of sand, you guys. I don't know if my thing is filled up. All right, let me see if this thing is filled up. All right, nice. We got a good amount of sand in here. So let me start raising the arms and then I'm gonna try to start dumping. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna try to start dumping some of the sand inside. All right, let me start tilting the arms down. All right, we are loading up this thing with some sand. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try to get one more load and I think that should be pretty much it for this gooseneck. So I'm gonna start lowering the arms once again. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. I did not mean to do that. All right, let me try to grab this. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of sand and it's really dark in here. All right, we are now grabbing some sand. Look at this skid steer. This thing is getting filled up. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna make my way around. Oh, I'm gonna try to get some of the sand right here. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Thank you. And then we should be able to fill up this thing. So let me get a little bit closer. We're gonna raise the arms all the way up and then we're gonna try to tilt this. So I'm gonna get a little bit closer. Oh, there you go. Not too close. And then we're gonna start dumping all of this sand into this gooseneck. Hopefully this thing fills up. So let me tilt this down all the way down. Oh my goodness, it's filling up. No way. Alrighty, everyone, look at this. We got this thing at a really good level. Let me just move my skid steer out of the way. I'm probably just gonna leave it right here. Let me just lower the arms. There we go. And then, oh my goodness. Okay, that's not, I'm just gonna leave that there. That's not my mess. And then I'm gonna remove the ramps. There we go. And hold on. Before I do put the ramps, I'm gonna open this up. Nice. And then I'm gonna put the ramp right there. Nice. Oh wait, I can actually put the ramps to the side. Hold on. Look at this. Dude, I'm so smart. And then quickly drop down the side rails. Oh, probably close that. That wasn't supposed to be open, but we're gonna throw down the ramps sideways. Look at that. I am a genius, you guys. And all we gotta do is connect the trailer. So let me carefully back this thing up. And once it is connected, we can start making our way towards the farm that we gotta deliver it to. So let me make sure the road is clear so we can make a left turn right here. Good thing the farm is not too far away. All we gotta do is drive down and then it should be right here in the corner. I'm not sure if you guys can see this farm right here. So that is gonna be the last spot for this job and I am so excited because I'm probably gonna go and get a burger with fries. Oh yeah. So let's come to this intersection. Oh my goodness, brake. Oh my goodness, I almost missed my turn. All right, now we can turn. Okay, I might be a little bit over dramatic, you guys. By the way, what time is it, you guys? Oh my goodness, I did not know it was already 5 p.m. But let's make a right turn right here. I see the farm in the distance. It is not too far away and here it is. Let's pull into the farm. Let's see, where should we unload this? Oh, I think he wanted me to drop it off in the back. You know what, I am gonna do that. Let's go through the back and then we're gonna find a spot where we can dump all of this sand. I'm not gonna go on the farm. I'm gonna go around it because I don't want to damage it, and I think this is gonna be the perfect spot to unload all of this sand. So I'm gonna carefully back this thing up. There we go, and let's quickly remove all of the sand from the gooseneck. So let's open up the doors, and we are gonna start unloading all of the sand. Let's go. Oh my goodness, the sand is going. Now I just gotta wait until all of the sand is unloaded from the trailer, and then we can get out of here and probably return this trailer because it's not mine. But it looks like this thing is all finished up, so I'm gonna close up the doors. There we go, and we're gonna make a quick stop to the implement store so we can drop off this gooseneck. So let's get out of here. I'm gonna try to take this dirt path, and then we're gonna take another path right here. I think this is a sand path, not a dirt path. But oh my goodness, you guys, I am so exhausted, and honestly I think I can turn off my amber lights. Let me just click on this. We're gonna turn off amber lights all the way down. Nice. All right, we got everything turned off because it is no longer a heavy load, but we do have an intersection brake. All right, thankfully I didn't overreact because the implement store is gonna be right down here. Dude, no way. I'm so hyped. Let's go. We need some W's in the chat. I think I'm just gonna drop it right here in front of the store. So let me carefully back this thing up, and then they can take care of this whenever they have time. So I'm gonna park this up right here. There. I think that's good. That's good. All right, let me disconnect it. We can pretty much get out of here. We can start driving our way back home because if you guys take a look at the sun, that thing looks like it's gonna go down any minute. So I'm gonna start driving back home, and I will catch you guys over there. Alrighty, everyone, home sweet home. We have now arrived back at my multi-story mansion because you guys know I'm really rich. I have a lot of money. I think I'm the richest person in American Plains Body. But anyways, we have now arrived back home, and just in time. Take a look at this. This thing definitely put in the work today. We loaded up a skid steer, transported it, and then we connected a gooseneck. Yo, this thing is probably my second favorite build in APM. But if you guys did enjoy as well, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. And until then, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace. What everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're gonna be delivering, well, first we have to pick up the biggest semi in APM, and then we gotta deliver this to a warehouse that is located in the city. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Let's begin with the video. So we're gonna be taking I don't know, I really want to take my work truck today because this thing is a complete beast. Look at this thing. It's even got 2 tires in the rear from each side, but I kind of want to have fun. Let's take the TRX because I don't think I've driven this in a while. I think the last time I drove this thing was probably in 4 videos ago. So it's been quite a while since we've taken this thing on a job, and this job is gonna pay me around, oh, I missed my turn. Hold on, let me turn right here. This job is going to pay me at least $2,000. Yeah, this thing is gonna be quite the profitable and nice paying job. But anyways, our first task is to make our way to the warehouse so we can pick up a trailer and the semi. Thankfully, it is going to be located right there, so we don't have to be traveling too much today. We just gotta pick up these 2 things up, and then we're gonna make our way and get this huge semi and bring it back. But our main goal is to do this within 1 hour. We only have 1 hour, so I'm gonna try to do this as fast as possible because there's also going to be a huge update in Southern Mudding, or at least that's what I've heard. If not, then I'm probably still gonna make an update video on it. Anyways, we are here at the warehouse. As you guys can see, this is Tenny's, or Tenny. I'm not sure if you guys can see because of the sun, but Tenny, like I said, quite a weird name. I'm not sure where that comes from or what it means, but I'm gonna park my truck right around here. I'm thinking about parking it right up front. We're gonna leave it over here. Yeah, let's park it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whoops, I think I broke their window. Yeah, let me just park this thing and get out of here. All right, park this thing and let's go. Let's go. Whoops. Yeah, I completely ended up damaging the front window. All right, let's find the semi and the trailer. So far, oh, never mind. Now that I speak of it, the trailer seems to be right here, so we're gonna be using this trailer. This thing is humongous. Oh my goodness, how many tires and wheels does this thing have? 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Dude, this thing is humongous. This thing has 6 in the back, and then I'm guessing the semi should be right around here. I was right. I was 100% right. The semi is going to be right here. Honestly, this is my favorite semi in APM. I think my favorite semi has to be the new one with a flatbed. Dude, that semi is pretty nice looking. But let me hop in. We're gonna be turning on our beacons just like so, and let me close my garage, well, I guess the garage, as we leave. So now we just gotta slowly back into this thing. I'm gonna try to connect it without damaging anything, so that should be good right there. First try, and we are now connected to the trailer. Look at this thing. You can actually also turn on the extender. Look, I'm gonna press it in 3, 2, and 1. Look at that. These are the extenders, just in case you guys are hauling anything bigger, like one of those farm tractors or something like that. You can use these, or even the monster monster truck. You can put this and it helps putting the monster truck on this trailer. But I'm gonna hop into the semi. We're gonna turn this thing on and let's start making our way to the gas station, because that is going to be the location the semi is going to be at. So let's start making our way over there. It looks like we are almost like 20 minutes into the job, so it looks like we have about 40 minutes to finish this job. So let's hurry up and make our way to the gas station. But if you guys are excited for tomorrow's video, make sure you guys are subscribed, because tomorrow is the day when 8 p.m. is going to have another update. So I'm really excited. I don't know what the update is going to be about, but I will make a video on it tomorrow morning. But anyways, we just gotta go all the way straight, all the way towards the end of the map, and then we're gonna be able to see the gas station. Let me just check my map. Yes, we are going the right direction, and okay, it looks like we are going the right direction, but they should remodel this thing in my opinion, because this thing is quite old in the inside. I feel like they could put some like cabin lights that we could turn on. Yeah, that would be pretty sick. But anyways, I see the gas station in the distance. That means we are getting really close, so I'm gonna start slowing down and I'm gonna turn on my blinkers, because we're gonna make a left turn right here. All right, let's pull in. Oh no, this is gonna be a headache. This is so long. All right, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. And it looks like the trailer is going to be, I mean, did I just say trailer? The semi is going to be right here. So I'm thinking about parking this thing kind of like straight parallel and then parking the semi on top of it. So this is going to be quite the tedious job. So let me carefully do this. I'm gonna back up. I'm kind of rusty. It's been a while since I've driven these huge trailers, and I think that is going to be perfect. All right, let me turn off the truck and I'm gonna quickly disconnect this from this side. I was getting confused. From this side, there we go. And then we're just gonna pull forward, so then we're gonna be able to load up the semis. I think this should be good right here, and then we can finally hop in the semi. So let me hop in and we turn the thing, and oh my goodness, this thing looks so good. Honestly, maybe this one looks way better than that one. Anyways, I'm talking too much. Let me back this thing up and let's get this thing finally loaded onto the trailer. Well, you know what, let me actually reverse into this thing. When we unload the semi, it's gonna be way much easier to take it off if we are parked like this. So let me carefully do this. We don't have to put the extenders, which is fine. Dude, oh my goodness, I already messed up. All right, let me do this one more time, just like so, and perfect. I'm gonna try to park it right here, and look at that, we have the longest semi in 8 p.m. loaded up on the trailer. We can now take this to the warehouse. You guys might have seen it, and now we can hop into our semi. There we go, and finally get this thing connected. So I'm gonna carefully do this. I think I just back up straight, and come on, first try. Come on, it's not connecting. Come on. Oh my goodness, there we go. Let's give it a 360 check just to make sure everything is nice and safe and secure. All right, this side is strapped down, this side is strapped down. All right, nice. I think we are now ready to make our way over to the warehouse. I just wanted to be safe, make sure this semi wasn't flying down the mountain when we make a turn. So let me hop in, turn this thing on, and let's make our way to the warehouse. I am so grateful that everything has been going super smooth. I mean, so far. Let me knock on wood and make sure that nothing actually happens. But we're gonna make a huge turn. Oh my goodness, are we gonna hit it? Are we gonna hit the side? Oh my goodness, look at that. We almost ended up hitting the side of the store. Look at that. Yo, I am one of the best players in 8 p.m. Look at this, I can barely fit through this. Oh yo, that is crazy. All right, let me hop into the semi and let's continue with our journey, or I guess delivering this thing. So let me hop in, let's turn on my blinkers because I'm gonna make a right turn right here. So looks like there is no traffic, and let's make our super wide turn. Oh my goodness, this is super scary. Oh, we kind of hit the stop sign. Whoops, sorry, no one saw that. You guys don't tell anyone that I ended up hitting the stop sign. All right, we can now make our way to the warehouse, which is going to be located right around here. And let me check on time. We have about 20, actually we have about 15 minutes to go, so we're gonna step on the gas. Come on, let's go, because we gotta turn in the semi on time. I also have to do some other jobs in 8 p.m. I'm kind of low on money, but that's because I still need to pay off my TRX. Alrighty, we have the intersection coming up, so we gotta start slowing down because this thing is heavy. Like, I'm talking about really heavy. All right, let's turn right here. Let's see if we can do this in the first try. Oh no, we cannot do it on the first try. I spoke way too soon. All right, let's now try this one more time. And all right, nice. We're gonna have to go off-roading a little bit, but that is fine because we have successfully turned, and it looks like the server is very empty. Where is everyone? What happened to everyone? I'm all alone in the city, so make sure to like and subscribe. It means so much to me. And let's see, where is the warehouse? Oh, it's right here. Oh my goodness, I'm such a noob. Alrighty, everyone, we have the warehouse right here, and oh my goodness, look at my truck. Does my truck not look really good? It does, but I'm not sure if I should back into this thing or I should just go
through. I think it's gonna look cooler if I back into it. All right, let me do that then. If I'm gonna get more aura, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna have to pull into here so we can back into the garage, or I guess this warehouse that I was talking about. So it looks like I am straight in the middle. Dude, I am so crooked. But before I actually fix myself, let me open up the garage right here, the door. So let me do that, and then yeah, I gotta fix this thing. I'm gonna end up hitting the pole right here. So I think I have to pull a little bit forward first, and then I'm gonna be able to back into this thing. So let me fix myself, and then we're gonna be able to finally pull in. And I'm not sure if I have to open up the other door because this thing is super long and I don't want it to hit the door. So honestly, I think this is going to work fine. All right, let me turn this thing off and let's check how close we are to the door. And oh dude, we actually have quite a space. All right, before we actually unload this huge semi, we gotta disconnect it from here, and then I'm gonna be able to move forward with this. All right, so then we can have the ability to take off the semi. But it looks like we are running out of time. We have right around 5 minutes, so let me hop in and let's quickly unload this semi like so. And I'm gonna back right next to the trailer and do this. I'm not gonna lie, this actually looked like one of the best semis. Just look at the design. It's got gold stripes, a nice blue color with some gray on top. Yo, this thing has a crazy color combination. But we can now finally hop right back in the semi, get it connected, and drop it off at, actually, you know what, we actually picked it up right here. So yeah, we can just drop it off here. But first, let me just get it connected first, back up, and all right, nice, we got this thing connected back to the trailer. And now this is going to be the hard part, because now we have to reverse and drop it off right here where my mouse is. So let's carefully do this. Let's see how good I am. If I can't do this, then I am not the best at APM. But let's see and find out right now. On our first try, can we do this? All right, everything's so good so far. All right, and now we just turn right here, kind of angle it, and oh no, I have to fix myself. All right, you guys, I think I am not the goat. I'm so sad now. Alrighty, I am almost finished dropping this trailer off. I just gotta make sure I am straight. All right, and perfect. All right, we can now disconnect this thing. I forgot to turn off my semi. Anyways, let me disconnect it from the back. There we go, and we can now hop in so we can drop this thing off right around here. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop it off right here. Dude, this is so easy and convenient. Good thing I didn't close it. But I'm gonna back into this thing carefully. I'm gonna turn off the beacons, and we have finally dropped off our semi and dropped off the longest semi in APM into this gigantic warehouse. We can now go and alrighty everyone, but if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. What's up everyone, welcome back to another APM video, and today we're gonna be doing something crazy. We're gonna be getting a warehouse job. Now this warehouse job is going to be located all the way right here where you guys see the little plants right here, and we have to finish by the afternoon, so we don't have too much time. If you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's begin. So we're gonna get in our work truck right here. I ended up taking the turbos off because it was quite loud in the last videos and kind of annoying, so I just took the turbos off. So this thing is completely naturally aspirated. It has no superchargers or turbos, so this thing is also kind of slow now that we are not having any turbos. But let's make our way over. Wait, is this the road? Oh, I missed it. Dude, I cannot see right now. The sun is beaming in my face. So let me back up and let's make our way to the warehouse job. Now this warehouse job is not going to be like the usual warehouse job. We're gonna go and pick up a trailer at my buddy's house and then go back to this warehouse job, because we're gonna grab all of the pallets and put them onto this trailer, and then of course we're gonna bring him back to my friend's house. So we have quite a long day, and that is why I was mentioning that we needed to finish before the afternoon, because once it's nighttime it is super hard to see at night. But anyways, this thing is pretty slow unless it's going downhill. This thing is not good at going uphill. But let me turn on my blinkers. We're gonna make a left turn right here, and then my buddy's house should be right down in the corner. I think we've been there a couple times. So yeah, this is going to be the second channel. We're gonna be doing more APM videos and cellar mudding. So if you guys are excited, make sure you guys also subscribe. But anyways, we are almost to my friend's house. Let me just turn right here, and his house should be down the road. And I also ended up putting this thingy. I don't know what this thing is, but you can pretty much connect the bigger trailers to your pickup when you add one of these. So we are completely ready. You're gonna see this thing in action right now. I don't know where he left his trailer. Let me see. Oh, it's right there. He left his trailer right here. I think I gotta turn around so we can get this thing connected. So let me turn around. I might have to go on the grass as well, but oh my goodness, is that his truck? Look at this thing. I guess this is a big SUV. Dude, this is super nice. It's a 2026. Yo, this thing is super clean. Kind of want one. It's pretty nice. I don't know if he's home, but anyways, let's grab his trailer that is parked right here, and come on, gotta get this thing connected, and come on, connect. Maybe I gotta go more towards towards the left. Hold on, let me readjust myself. Maybe this works. And we are now connected. That actually ended up working. And this is the barn where I think we're gonna be dropping off all of the pallets. So let's make our way over to the warehouse job so we can get this thing done. It looks like it is about 9 a.m. So the time is going pretty fast. So let's step on this thing. Well, actually, you know what? Let me make a left turn and then step on it. All right. And this thing is a huge trailer. It is not short by any means. So now we can step on it. Yeah, this thing is not fast at all. But it's a beautiful day. I don't see anyone. I'm not sure why everyone is not outside for some reason. But let's make a left turn on this street. Or I guess in this intersection. We're gonna have to make a super wide turn. I'm gonna try not to hit the stop sign. All right, there we go. Kind of a very messy turn right there. And this thing is struggling to go uphill. Oh my goodness, it could barely go over 30 miles per hour. But this is the fun part because we go downhill, we can go 69. Funny number. And then let's make a turn right here. Bang, easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, where is the warehouse? Is that the warehouse? No, that's not the warehouse. That's like the salt area. There's a warehouse down here, but I don't think oh, it's right here. It's this one. All right, let me turn right into the plaza or into the store. And let me see. I think I'm gonna have to back. Oh no. Don't. I forgot to put this thing into park. I think I'm gonna back into the barn or the garage. Yeah. Oh my goodness. We have a lot of pallets to move today. And it looks like the forklift is right there. We're gonna be using that today. But first, let me get this trailer back into the garage. Let's see how. I think I'm gonna have to go on the grass. Yeah. Oops. My bad. Let me turn on my emergency lights. And oh no. You know what? I have a better idea. I'm just gonna go over here and back up from right here. All right, watch this, you guys. I'm gonna back this thing up like a complete pro. A little bit more. All right, so far I am doing pretty good. Let me just turn this thing. I'm gonna go a little bit off the road, and then I think we can finish backing this thing up. Awesome. Now let me just straighten myself out just like so. All right, and I don't want to go too in. I just want to make sure I am good, and I think that is going to be good. All right, let me turn that thing off, and I think now. Oh, ouch! I just hit my head on the trailer. Now it's time to get on the forklift and do this warehouse job. So let's start by getting in, turn this thing on. Let me also turn on the emergency lights, and let's begin by collecting this first pallet right here. We're gonna grab this pallet, and then let's see, where should we put this thing? I'm gonna put this thing right at the end. So let me just turn right here, and then let me raise the fork. Hold on, I almost hit the back of the trailer. All right, I think that should be good right there. Hold on, let me just readjust myself. I feel like I was way too crooked, and I'm not used to this thing, but I think that is going to be good. Let me just lower this thing and unload it. Awesome. All right, we have our first pallet loaded on the back of the trailer. Look at this thing. Hopefully this thing does not fall off during transportation. I'm gonna cross my fingers, but for now we're gonna continue putting the pallets on the back of the trailer. Let's continue with our second pallet. So let me lower the forks, and then I'm gonna raise them back up so we can get it right next to the first one. So I think this should be, actually I don't know how close I want them. All right, I think that should be good. Now let me lower this and then unload just like so, and there we go. We have our second pallet on the back of the trailer. Kind of crooked. I'm gonna try to put it more in the middle with our third one. So let's continue, and you guys know the process. Lower the forks, and let's grab a pallet just like so. All right, I think I'm gonna raise the forks a little bit more, and then I gotta make sure I put it more towards the middle. All right, I think that should be good. Let me drop this thing, and would you look at that, dude? That looks way better. All right, nice. Let's continue with our fourth one. Let me hop in, and let me lower the forks so we can get the next pallets on here. All right, so there we go, and then let me raise them, and let's see, where should we put this one? Oh my goodness, I need to raise it a little bit more. All right, let me get closer, and let me drop this thing. Bang, dude, I'm really hoping these do not fall during transportation, or yeah, this is probably gonna be my last time doing this job. So I'm gonna continue grabbing the pallets and put the next one. Where should I put this one? Oh, should I put this one in the back? Right here, dude. This thing is definitely gonna fall if I put it right there. All right, screw it. I'm gonna be a little bit risky today. So let me place this one right here, just like so. Not bad, not bad. Definitely looks a little bit odd. Alrighty, I think we have 3 more pallets to go, but I think only 2 more fit on the back of the trailer. So we're gonna try to squeeze in 2 more at least, which I think it can, but this thing is in a weird position. So I'm gonna move my trailer a little bit more back. So let me do this just like so, and then we can put our second to last one right next to this one right here. Let me just raise the forks. I'm gonna raise them all the way up. Come on, keep going. All right, nice. We're gonna put this one right here just like so, and I think we can squeeze in 1 more. Yeah, I think we can squeeze in 1 more. So I'm gonna begin by lowering the forks, and let's quickly quickly grab this one because I don't know what time is it. Hopefully it is not the afternoon, because if it's the afternoon, I am kind of cooked, because that just means I'm running out of time. So I'm gonna grab this pallet and we're gonna place it right next to right here. Wait a minute. I think I can squeeze another one. Hold on, let me try to readjust this. Maybe I can squeeze another one. All right, I'm gonna do this, and it looks like we can actually put another one. Hold on, look at this. Look, we have space for another one. All right, I have an idea. I'm gonna grab this pallet right here. Let me just lower my forks, and then I'm gonna put it a little bit closer next to the one on the right, because I'm really sure that we can fit another one. All right, we're gonna drop it right there, and yeah, we should now have enough space for another pallet. All right, come on, this is going to be an insane clutch if we can actually do this. Let me back this thing up, make sure no one is behind me, and let's raise the forks for one last time, and then let's drop this thing. All right, I think we are now done. We got an entire trailer filled with pallets. Let me just lower my forks and turn off the lights just like so. Let me just get this thing parked right on the corner like how I found it, and we are done with this forklift right now. All right, so this is going to be the hardest part and scariest part, because we gotta take all of this entire pallet. Oh no, the door's closing. Oh no, the door's closing. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. No, open. Oh my goodness. No. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Dude, that was so close. Wait, what happened to my other pallet? I think it fell to the back. All right, you know what? Let's just get out of here. This is not good. All right, I'm gonna place this thing right here, and I'm gonna quickly run back and close the door. I don't want the people to get mad at me for not closing this thing, so let's close that just like so, and let's get out of here. Like how I was saying, this is going to be the hardest part, because we gotta make sure that none of these pallets fall, or I'm probably gonna be losing money, right? They're probably gonna find me, because these pallets are not cheap. So let's carefully make our way towards the location. I am super nervous. Like, my hands are super sweaty right now. All right, so far everything is running smooth. Not bad. All right, nice. I'm gonna keep my emergency lights on just in case anything happens. Not that anything is gonna happen, but just in case someone sees me on the road, they can take precautions. So let's make a right turn right here. I'm going very slow, and let's make a right turn. Make sure we don't hit that stop sign. All right, so far everything is going smooth. We still have all of our pallets, and I might have to put this thing into manual mode just because we are losing a lot of power right now. We're losing a lot of power. All right, let's put this thing into third gear, and okay, so far so good. All right, any of the pallets moving? All right, not yet. We don't want them to move. Oh, actually, you know what? Our pallets are going to the right side. Look at that. Our pallets are moving to the right side. All right, let's start slowing down very carefully, because our pallets are not doing too good. They're all the way to the left side of the trailer, so let's carefully turn right here, and then all right, nice. All right, what time is it? I don't even know what time is it. It is currently 4 p.m. Oh no, we got like 2 hours left of the sun. Okay, so it looks like we have another giant hill right here. This is not good. Oh no, my hands are sweating once again, but slow and steady wins the race, right? I hope. All right, let's start slowing down, because we're gonna make a right turn right here. Careful, don't hit that stop sign. All right, let's check on the pallets, and the pallets are still on. All right, nice. We're gaining some speed right now. Let me slow down, because we gotta enter this driver right here. Let me enter this driveway super slowly. I'm gonna hope that I don't hit a mailbox. If I do, then I'll just pay him. But it looks like we are now at my buddy's house. We can finally unload all of these pallets. So I'm gonna get my thing parked right here. Gonna leave the truck right there, and I think he should have what is it called, a forklift in here, but I don't see it. I think I'm gonna look for. Dude, what the heck? What is he doing right here? That is a super weird location to have this thing. All right, so let me turn this thing on. Gotta turn on the lights, and we're gonna be doing a quick time lapse of me unloading this entire trailer, because this is gonna take a good minute, you guys. All right, so let's play the time lapse in 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty everyone, we are now on to our last pallet. As you guys can see, I am pretty much finished with unloading all the pallets of seats, and I'm gonna get this thing parked because I am freaking done with this. Alright, I think I'm just gonna park it right here in the corner. I'm gonna leave it right here. I'm gonna be a nice friend, and then let me just lower the forks. I don't want anyone to get hit in the head, and that should be good right there. Awesome. So this is going to be a complete job. We managed to deliver all of these pallets right here without losing a single one. So So I'm gonna return my friend's trailer back there, and let's hop in back in the truck. All right, so this is going to be a little bit difficult, I am not gonna lie. Or you know what, I could just leave it like the opposite way. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. It's gonna be easier for me. Or if not, I'm gonna be here forever. So I'm gonna leave this thing right here. Let me just quickly disconnect the trailer and let's get out of here. Let me just turn on my emergency lights off. All right, so I think we can now start making our way home. I'm not sure how long of a drive this is going to be, but with the magic and the power of editing, I'm gonna catch you guys over there. Home sweet home. It looks like we are now back home. I'm gonna get my truck parked in my driveway. And by the way, if anyone's wondering, the TRX is currently in the shop. It kind of had some issues. I took it off-roading very heavy. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, ooh, it's about to be 6. We finished the job in time. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. It means so much to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next video. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And today, look at what we're wearing. I'm going to become an Amazon delivery driver in APM. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's begin with the video. And as you guys can see, we have the Amazon delivery semi with a trailer right here. So today's task is going to be to take this to the warehouse, pick up our orders, and deliver them before the sun sets. So we don't have enough time. Let me hop in. Let me turn this bad boy on. And honestly, I was gonna turn on my beacons, but I don't think Amazon delivery drivers do that, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna drive right around here without hitting the building, and then we're gonna pull out and we're gonna make a giant right turn just like so. We went on the grass a little bit, but that is fine. No one is watching, right? I mean, hopefully my supervisor doesn't have any sort of cameras in here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think he has cameras in here. So right now we're on our way to the Amazon house to pick up these deliveries, and I believe it's gonna be right around here. I might need to go to the tool store because I need some ramps so we can put the orders in the back of our trailer. So that is going to be the first task before we do head to the Amazon warehouse, which is located right down there. But thankfully we have the tool store right here, so let me make a right turn right here. Let me just widen myself a little bit so we could fit through here. Awesome. All right, nice. So I'm gonna quickly run into the tool store, but before I do, I need to turn on my emergency lights because I'm gonna park right here. All right, so I'm gonna quickly run into the store so we can get these ramps. RP store. Yep, that's my favorite store. Maybe because I'm an unk. I am an unk now. I am so old. All right, let me go inside. Let me see. Oh, okay, so the ramps are gonna be right here. I actually don't know which ramps to grab. You know what, I'm gonna go with these ramps. Oh my god, they're so heavy. All right, let me open this. Oh my goodness. Let me close the doors. And it's so freaking heavy. All right, let me go and put these in my pocket. Do not worry, they do fit in my pocket. Do not ask how big my pockets are. But let me hop in the semi, turn this bad boy on, and let's make our way to the warehouse. Let me just turn off my emergency lights because we do not need them anymore. So let me make a turn right here. Whoops. And then we're gonna make another turn right here. And honestly, I think one of these houses I'm gonna end up delivering, but I don't know where the orders are. So let me quickly check on which side it's going to be. So not there, so not there, and oh, it looks like it's gonna be on this one. All right, so let me open up the door just like so, and it looks like we're gonna be delivering a bunch of brand new ATVs. So it looks like everyone's been ordering these ATVs. I wonder if there's like a special, like a Black Friday going on. But anyways, let me hop into this thing and we're gonna turn around because we're gonna back into it. So let me carefully turn, and oh, I almost hit the stop sign. But you guys know I'm a professional driver, so let me carefully do this just like so, and let me just fix myself because I feel like I'm a little bit too crooked. And let me get a little bit closer, and I think that is going to be good. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect because I don't want to hit the top of the warehouse. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's open up the doors. Ooh, look at that. There's a lot of space in there. And let me pull up the let me see, what should I do? You know what, let me get one of the ATVs a little bit closer so I can get an idea on where to put the ramps. So I'm gonna put the ATV right around here, and let's see, where should we put the first one? All right, the first one is gonna go right there. Wait, find a place to what? Why can't I place my ramp? Fail to place ramp, obstructed by another ramp. All right, hold on, I think I need to pull this thing forward. Oh no. All right, I'm gonna pull this much forward. I don't want to pull too much forward because I don't want to be blocking traffic. So I think that is going to be, let me just leave my emergency lights on just in case anyone is coming by. I don't want them to hit my semi, but let's see if this works. Okay, so it looks like this works. So let me pull this up, and I'm gonna bring the ATV a little bit more out so I can get an idea on where to place my ramps. I think that is going to be perfect. Yeah, I think that's awesome. All right, so the first ramp is gonna go right here, and the second ramp is gonna place right here. So I think technically this should work right here. Yeah, it looks perfect. Look how giant this trailer is. I wish I could add like a bed in here. I would like to like sleep in one of these. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. We don't have too much time, so let me hop into the ATV and let's go on top of these ramps. Oh, did I turn off the engine? All right, so we're gonna place the first ATV right here. We got that thing strapped down, and let's put on the second and third one. So I'm gonna hop in. I'm gonna turn this thing around. Ooh, these things are super fast. I see why people are ordering these. These things are quite a beast. So I'm gonna place the second ATV right here. Ooh, look at this. Let me just check that both of these are nice and strapped in. All right, and let's go inside this ATV right here because this is going to be our last one, and we're gonna be ready to start delivering them to everyone that ordered them. So let me make sure I am good. All right, go up the ramp, and we're gonna park it right behind the third one. Awesome. So we have all of our ATVs now loaded up on the back of the trailer. Let me go down. We're gonna remove the ramps. So let me close up the doors just like so. Look at that. 8 p.m. No, pretend it says Amazon. Let me close up the garage right here. Where did I close this from? Oh, right here. Sorry, it's my first day on the job, so I'm a little bit new, but as you guys can see, here is my literal tag. All right, time to deliver these ATVs, and it looks like our first delivery is actually not gonna be right here, but instead near the police station. I believe there's gonna be a house down there. I'm not sure. We're gonna go check right now, but it looks like we have a stop sign right here, so let me slow down. This thing is super heavy. Make sure the road is clear, and let's continue driving. Wait a minute, I think I see a house in the distance. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the house that we're gonna be delivering to. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be backing up into this thing, but I think I'm just gonna pull over right here and unload the ATV. Actually, you know what? 100% we can back into this thing. All right, let me get a little bit further up, and come on. I'm gonna try to make sure I don't hit the mailbox, or that is not going to be good. But look at this. I'm actually kind of impressed with myself. I did not think I was gonna back up this semi. Anyways, I think this should be pretty good. I'm probably gonna put this thing in park and put on my emergency lights. And oh my goodness, you guys, my emergency lights did not turn on. All right, that's fine. We're inside a neighborhood, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let me pull up the ramps, put that thing down, and let's get in so we can get this thing delivered. Carefully unload this. Oh no, what happened to my semi? Oh, hopefully this isn't my last day of work, but I'm gonna leave their ATV right. Let's see, where should we leave it? I think I'm gonna leave it right around here, right under the shade. I think this is gonna be a nice spot so they can pick it up later. Well, I think I know what happened. I might have forgot to put park, but let me remove the ramps, close up the doors, and let's make our way to the second house because we're almost done because the sun is starting to go. What time is it actually? I don't know what the sun is. Okay, so the sun looks like it's about 4 p.m. I'm gonna try to turn right here. This is gonna be a super tight turn. Oh, this is super close. Oh my goodness, guys, I am the goat at this game. All right, so our next property is gonna be right here. It's gonna be located like at a farm. So let me make a right turn, slowly turn, make sure I don't hit the stop sign. Nice. And now we're gonna drive all the way down. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there's a farmhouse right down here. So we're gonna go there and deliver our second vehicle, or I guess order, but it is a vehicle at the same time. I don't know if that makes any sense, but this is going to be the second house that we're gonna come and deliver the ATV. So let me pull in, and where should we drop this off? Ooh, we can drop it off like around, well, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna drop it off like maybe on the side of the house. Ooh, we can put it right in that house right there. I don't know what that is. It's like a little barn. I know there's a different name to it. I'm kind of blanking out, but let me put on the ramps 1 and 2, and let's go inside so we can grab this ATV. We're gonna go put it like in that barn I just showed you guys. So let me go around my semi. Ooh, this is kind of taking it. I feel like I'm taking it on a joyride, but let me go in here, open up the doors, and ooh, yeah, that's gonna fit in here. That is going to be perfect. Let me see if I can get this thing squeezed in a little bit. Oh, I almost hit the back. But I think that is going to be perfect. All right, second delivery is successful. Let me close up the doors, and look at that. That was another successful order. So I'm gonna hop into the semi in 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are now in the semi. I'm gonna back up because we're gonna pull out of here and we're gonna make our way onto the last delivery of today. I'm almost done with my shift, so let's pull out of here. And we actually, oh no, do not go into the mud. And we're gonna make our way down near the drag strip. I think there's gonna be a house passing the
drag strip. So we're gonna go check that out right now. But so far we are on time. I still haven't got any complaints from my manager telling me that I should pick up the pace, because typically the managers tend to be very strict with how fast you have to deliver the packages. But I think I've been doing a good job, so I haven't heard anything from my supervisor as well. But it looks like our house is going to be right on that mountain. Oh my goodness, there is no way I'm gonna be able to grab this semi and take it all the way to the top of this hill. Oh, I have to get some speed, so I'm gonna step on it. Oh no, this is super sketchy. Can I make it up here? Oh, I can. Whoa, I did not think I was gonna be able to get up here, but let me make a little turn right here and get as close as possible as I can, because we're gonna unload this ATV. And honestly, I think, yeah, I'm gonna drop this one off in their garage, because I really don't see a space where I could really put it. I don't want to just put it right out in front of everything. So let me first, where did my ramps go? I think I might have left them at the last property. Oh no, oh my goodness, look at this. I forgot the ramps here. I gotta pick these up before my supervisor finds out about this. But I managed to walk all the way back. I'm a little bit insane, but I managed to walk all the way back just so I could grab these freaking ramps. But I'm gonna walk back. I don't know if I have too much time. Oh, it looks like it's about 5 p.m. now. It's almost 6 p.m. So I'm gonna make my way back to the other house. I'm gonna have to walk there. Hopefully I do not take too long. Alrighty, everyone, after like what, a 2-3 mile hike, I managed to come back just for the ramp. So let's place it down, one there and the second one right there, and let me go in the back this ATV so we can unload it and finish our job. So let me carefully do this. Oh, a little bit to the left, and that should be good right there. So let me put this into the garage like I said. And wait a minute, did I not open this? I thought I opened it, but now it should be open. Let me just turn around, back this thing up, and it looks like they are not home today. So we're gonna drop our ATV right here. I hope they enjoy it and have a really fun time, especially that the summer is coming up. They're gonna have a really great time with that. So let me not forget to grab my ramps and close the back doors of my trailer. Look at that. And this is gonna be a headache. Look at what I'm gonna have to back into. Oh my goodness, I should have not done this. So let me get into the semi, and I'm gonna carefully back up all the way onto the dirt road. Hopefully yeah, I do not mess up, because if I do, then yeah, I'm probably gonna get fired. I'm gonna be so cooked. But hold on, this thing is going way too much to the side. Hold on, let me just readjust myself. I am looking not good. All right, one more. Come on. And okay, that's good. I'm gonna have to go a little bit on the grass and make a turn right here. All right, I think we're doing not bad. I can't believe I'm hitting the brushes though. I don't think I should be doing too much damage, but we're almost out of here. This actually has been a little bit of a headache, I'm not gonna lie, but at least we didn't hit their stop sign or their mailbox. But we're gonna make our way back to the Amazon delivery house. Or actually, you know what, I think I could just go directly to the gas station, so I can just drop off the semi and be done with my shift. So we still got one more task, and that is to pretty much clock out. So let me turn on my blinkers and make a super wide right turn right here, just like so. But anyways, this job has been pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie. Let me know if I should be doing more Amazon deliveries in my future videos, or if you guys, you know, want something else. Maybe I should work for a different company like UPS or something like that. I think that would be pretty crazy. But we have the gas station right here, so let me pull in. And where did I park? I think I'm just gonna park right onto this parking spot. Yeah, I think that should work right there. Or am I too crooked? Yeah, I am way too crooked. What the heck am I doing? Let me reset. All right, now this should be a better parking spot. Now that should be a good parking spot. All right, so I'm gonna get in my truck. Where's my truck? I don't see my truck. I think I parked it in the back of the building. Oh my god. All right, let's see. And my pickup truck is right here. Awesome. So let me turn this bad boy on, and we can start making our way back home. Alrighty, everyone, it looks like we are now back home. So let me get my work truck parked right up front. Yeah, I'm gonna park it right here. I think my TRX should be in the garage. Oh, look at that. Yo, I am crazy. Look how close I ended up parking near the garage. Dude, I'm crazy. Whoa, I'm really good. But anyways, I think that is going to be it for today's video. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. It means so much to me, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Rags to Riches, and now we're gonna try to be working for a company called FedEx. I just ended up landing a job with them, and they want to hire me because they've been seeing the jobs I've been doing, and they can trust me with, I guess, driving one of their semis. So if you
guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. So we have a big day today. We're gonna be working for FedEx. We're gonna be making a lot of money. Like, you guys have no idea how much this job is going to pay me because it is pretty huge. So let me get in my truck and let's make our way to the gas station because there's gonna be a semi parked over there that we can pick up and then head over to, I think, the tool store because we gotta get some ramps so we can load up the special equipment that we are gonna be delivering. So let's make our way over there. And oh my goodness, I realized that I still have my fifth wheel attachment still on the back of the bed. Oh my goodness. And by the way, look at my face. What is wrong with my face? There was a brand new update in Roblox and now they removed my happy face. Now I look super serious. I do not like this at all. But let me get back in the truck. I always get distracted and I start to yap a lot. But the good thing is that the gas station, it's not too far away. It's like literally like a minute down from where we actually live right now. And oh, I think it's gonna be right there. I see it in the distance. All right, so I'm gonna get my truck parked right, I think I'm gonna park it right here. Yeah, I think we should park it right here. We're gonna leave it parked right there and let's get into this semi right here. So we're gonna be working for FedEx. I've actually never worked for FedEx. I have worked for Amazon and for, wait, what was the other company? Oh, I think U-Haul. I used to work for them, but they were like small jobs, so I don't know if that actually counts. But let me turn on this semi and let me turn on the beacons as well. All right, let me make a left turn right here and we're gonna go all the way around this building right here, the liquor store, and we're gonna get out of here. So let me carefully do that. Make sure I do not hit the side of the semi, or I guess the trailer thingy. So let's get out of here. Let me make sure the road is clear, which it looks like it is. So let's pull out of here and we're gonna make our way to the first building, which is gonna be, actually, you know what, I said the tool store. Yeah, we're gonna try to make our way to the tool store so we can get some ramps so we can put them in the back and load up our special equipment. But what time is it? We don't have too much time. They want this job done within the next 3 hours and it looks like an hour has already passed. So yeah, time flies in this game. But it looks like we are now in the main city. It looks so amazing, dude. I cannot get over how beautiful this map looks, especially that everything looks so green now. But I see the tool store right here, so let me kind of widen myself and make a gigantic right turn right here. And oh, do not take the stop sign. Do not take the stop sign. Okay, that was pretty close. So I'm gonna light up my emergency lights on because I'm gonna quickly park right here on the side of the road because I gotta run to the store. Let's quickly run to the store super fast because we gotta get these ramps so we can load up our special equipment. And hopefully this job will give us some more money because I really want to buy some farming equipment and start making that big money, that really big money, or maybe even buy our first property. But we're here, we don't want to get too distracted. Let's see, where are the ramps? Oh, you know what, I think these were the ramps, so I think I'm gonna grab these. And oh, they are so heavy. Let me squeeze through here. They are so heavy. All right, let me close this. Oh Lord, someone help me. All right, let me go and run into the semi. I'm gonna put the ramps in my back pocket. Don't ask how big my pockets are. So let me get in and I think I'm gonna turn right here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn right here. So let me quickly turn right here, just like so. I don't think anyone's gonna see us. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do this. And oh, whoa, I almost ended up crashing into the grass. All right, let me make a left turn right here and we're gonna start making our way to the warehouse where these equipment that I've been talking about is gonna be located. We're gonna pick them up and we're gonna get delivered to a warehouse, where I guess like a wooden barn that is located on the opposite side of town. So let's pull into this dirt road right here. Let me carefully do so. And oh, I think we might have to take the stop sign. And okay, it looks like the stop sign is gonna be safe for another day. I might have destroyed it in the last video, but anyways, we have the warehouse right here. I'm gonna need to back up. Yeah, I seriously need to back up into this warehouse right here. So I think I'm gonna pull in right here and then use all of my skills to carefully back into this warehouse. So let me carefully do this. I'm gonna try to, oh, I can't see, the bushes are in my way. Honestly, I think we're doing good. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it right here or I should just back into the garage. Let me think. Okay, so I think it is gonna be able to fit right here. So let me open this and then let me finish backing up, or I could just like open this up. Yeah, let's just do that. That's gonna be easy. I don't want to be wasting too much time because if we take a look at the time and oh my goodness, we have an hour left. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna be delivering these forklifts to the, I think, the wooden barn. It's kind of like a warehouse. So I'm gonna carefully back this thing up right around here and we're gonna put the ramps, and I actually don't know how I should place them. I think I'm gonna place one right here and then the second one right there. I think that should be good. So let me get back in and let's try to get this thing loaded on the back of this semi. So let me carefully do this. And oh no, I almost fell. Wait, what is wrong? Oh, it is way too close. All right, let me fix the ramps. All right, so let me pick this one up and then we're gonna place this this one right here. Oh, it hit my head. All right, I think that should be good. I don't know. I mean, if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna readjust it one more time. But oh, I think we're on. We're on. Let's go. Oh no, 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 I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall. All right, hold on. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this in first person. All right, I'm just gonna step on it. Yeah, there we go. That actually ended up working. I just stepped on the gas and this thing was able to get on the back of the trailer. And wait, should I turn off the emergency lights? I think I should. Let me turn off the emergency lights. Boop. I think there we go. We turned off the emergency lights and this thing should be fully strapped onto the trailer. Make sure this thing is not gonna move anywhere. And now it's time to get in the back of this second one right here, and we're gonna load it up on the back of this FedEx. So let me hop in, let me turn on this thing, and let me also turn on the emergency lights so we can get it loaded on the back of this trailer. I always have trouble driving these, I'm not gonna lie. Let me know if you guys have trouble driving these things, because every time I move to the left it just goes to one side like that. Oh my goodness, that could have been terrible. Dude, we have like 30 minutes that I have to pick up the pace. All right, I should be now fully adjusted and we should be on the back of the trailer. So I'm gonna leave some space between both of these just in case this one decides to move. So we're gonna park it right. Oh my goodness, I forgot to turn off the emergency lights, bruh. All right, so let me quickly hop in, and there we go. All right, time to, oh, what the heck, how did I just teleport outside? Time to strap this thing all the way down, make sure this thing does not move during transportation. I think that should be perfect. All right, I think that is gonna be good. I think it is now time to get out of here. So let me pick up the ramps, let me pick up this ramp and then second ramp, and let's close the doors on this semi. Boom, easy. Oh, I gotta close this as well. All right, let's close up the garage just like so, and let's get out of here. We can now make our way to finally deliver these, because I think we're up on our last 1 minute. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Let me just throw these ramps in the back of here. All right, there we go. All right, we can now take off, we can get out of here. And honestly, I don't know if I can make a right turn. We can try, but this is not gonna look good. Oh no, this is not good. Oh no. Okay, let me just step on this thing. All right, that was a little bit too close for comfort, but I think we are still good with the forklifts, which they seem to be. Let me open up my map just to make sure we are gonna go the right location. And okay, so it's gonna be right around here on this side of the map. So we're gonna make a right turn on this stop, make sure the road is clear. All right, and then we can now make this turn. So let me carefully, oh no, I don't have enough space. I might have to back up just a little tad bit. All right, there you go. It's not the end of the world yet. All right, so let's get back on our lane and let's make our way back into the main city, because we're gonna get these forklifts delivered. What I really want to tell you guys is this job is gonna pay me $20,000. I know, it's insane. Even though it's a very small trip, they're gonna pay me a lot of money for this. All right, so we're almost arriving to our destination. So we just gotta make this right turn right here, and then we're gonna step on the gas, because the building that we're gonna deliver is right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see it through all these trees, but let's pull in right here. I'm gonna make a right turn, and we might have to take the mailbox. Are we going to take the mailbox? If not, then that might take, oh, there goes the mailbox. Whoops. All right, so this is gonna be the building that we are gonna be delivering to. So let me actually straighten myself and kind of start backing up into this building. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. You know what, let me just park this thing right here, turn it off, and let's open up the doors just like so. And then we're gonna open these ones as well. Look at those doors. These are really nice sliding doors, so it's pretty sick. And wait, where are the ramps? Oh, I think I forgot, I put them right here. All right, let me quickly grab the ramps. Let me grab one ramp, and then let me grab the other one. All right, nice. So we have both ramps in our gigantic pockets, and we're gonna put our first ramp on this side and the second one right around here. All right, I think that is going to be perfect. So let me hop in, let me turn on this machine, and let's get this thing unloaded. Oh, whoa, that was fast. That was really fast. All right, so let's load this one up right on the side over here. We're gonna park it right around here. They can just pick it up and adjust it and fix it and do whatever they want right there. And then I'm gonna jump into the back of the trailer, and we're gonna grab this second one right here. So let me turn this thing on, and we're gonna carefully unload this from the trailer. And oh, whoa, that was pretty scary. All right, so let's park this one right next to the first one. Let me just make sure I am not too close, and I think that is gonna be solid. Yeah, look at that, we got 2 of the forklifts delivered to this property. Not bad, I like it. But let's close this up because we're gonna get out of here. So wait, how come this thing is not closing? Oh, there we go, I was looking at the wrong door. All right, so let's pick up the ramp ramps, close up our trailer doors, and let's make our way back to the gas station where we're gonna drop this huge thing off. I'll catch you guys over there. Alrighty everyone, we are now back at the gas station. I'm gonna get this thing parked up right where we kind of found it. So I think right here is a good spot to leave this thing. So let me just make sure I am in my parking spot correctly. We're gonna turn off the beacon. So I'm gonna turn that thing off and turn off the engine, and boom, we got this thing back delivered. Actually, you know what? Let me also leave these ramps on the back of the semi because we don't need this anymore. And look at my truck right there, dude. My truck is looking so freaking beautiful. Like, you cannot tell me that this is one of the best looking trucks in the game. But let me turn on this bad boy, and we can now start making our way back home. And we got sent over our big check of $20,000. So I think we should be up a good amount of money. I don't know how much we ended up making in the last video, so the total count should be on the top right corner, and that is probably gonna help us buy a special new toy that you guys are gonna be able to see in the next episode. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, and if you guys also did enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, do all of that stuff because it means so much to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What a beautiful day. What's up everyone, welcome back to another Southern Mudding video, and today we have a special video because we are going to be transporting horses. Let's go. W's in the chat. So if you guys take a look over here, we have some beautiful horses. I think this one is eating right now, and then this one looks like my sister. So pretty much we're going to be taking some of our horses and we're going to be taking it towards a different farmhouse because we're going to be selling them for some money. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. And let's begin with the video. So first things first, oh my goodness, look at all of this. I am so rich, you guys. We've got an expensive RV, the brand new Escalade, all blacked out with the most expensive GMC and a nice supercar. Dude, I think I might be a little bit rich. Anyways, first thing is first, we're gonna open up the door just like so, and we're gonna move this a little bit forward because we're gonna put back the Escalade. So let me quickly hop in. There we go. Oh my goodness, this thing sounds so good. So we're gonna put this thing back, we're gonna park it, I'm gonna turn on those hazards off, and boom, look at that. That looks so clean, you guys. All right, so let me quickly hop back in. We're gonna make our way towards the trailer store so we can bring it and start loading up all the horses so we can get them delivered at the barn. I guess the farm, not barn, but I think there's a barn at a farm. What am I saying? Am I even speaking English? Anyways, enough of the yap. Let's make our way towards the trailer store. We're gonna make our way and head in towards town because they want this delivered by 4 p.m. So a little bit sooner than usual, which I think we might be able to do on time right now. What time is it right now? Alrighty, right now it looks like it is about 12 p.m., which I think we should have enough time to go back and forth across the town. Oh no, across town? Well, I'm gonna do my best. But it looks like we are back in town. Let's pull into the trailer store and look at that. We have the trailer right here that we're gonna be connected towards with our pickup. Let me just quickly put down the tailgate just like so we can get this thing connected. Let me carefully do this. Careful, and perfect. Let's go. Where did my truck go? Anyways, it is now back with the power of editing, or I guess the magic of editing. We're gonna hop right back in just like so. Let me quickly close that, and we're gonna quickly run over to the tool store because we gotta get some water troughs. I think that's what it's called because my horses need extra water so they could survive. So let's quickly run into the tool store and maybe we could find some other farming stuff that we could add to our big multi-million-dollar ranch house. Let's open that up right there. And ooh, this is a really nice store, you guys. Let's see what's going around here. Let's see, what do I need for the ranch house? Ooh, what is this? Oh, here it is, the water trough or trough. I'm not sure how you say that, but we're gonna be using this thing. Oh my goodness, it's so heavy. It's bigger than my face. Look at this. Boom. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna be buying one of those things, and then ooh, we could also wait. Can I get another one? I don't think I can. I'm gonna buy a doghouse, and then I'm gonna buy an American flag. Awesome. Oh, we could also add fireworks to our ranch. All right, nice. So I'm gonna quickly check out. Hopefully this is not too expensive. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be $450. Dude, I'm going mega poor. I'm kidding. You guys know I'm really rich, but we have all of the things right here. So I'm gonna load them in the bed. Let me quickly put them in the bed just like this. All right, and now we can make our way back home so we can start getting all of these horses loaded in the back of the trailer. So let's make a left turn right here at the stop sign. Careful. Oh my goodness, I almost hit that rock. And now we're gonna step on it so we can make our way back
back into the map expansion where our huge ranch house is going to be. Ooh, should I take the highway? Nah, I'm not gonna take the highway. I don't think there's gonna be a way to get to my house if I take the highway. So we're gonna stick to the main road and just make a turn right here. Alrighty, everyone, we are now back at the ranch. Home sweet home. So we're gonna quickly pull in and I'm gonna try to reverse this thing so we can start loading up all the horses into the back of the trailer. So let me carefully do this. Careful. Oh my goodness, bro, this is such a tight turn. I'm not sure how anyone can do this besides me, because you guys know I'm the best driver. Get it? All right, never mind. I think we're good. So I'm gonna quickly hop out. Let me quickly open up my door and I'm gonna take all the materials that we put in here and take them right out just like so. Boom. And before we do load up all the horses, let me quickly give the water to my horses. I'm gonna place it right around here because they are super thirsty. They're gonna be drinking a lot of water. And we're gonna throw some fireworks. Let's see, where can I put some? Oh, I could put some fireworks like right here. Nice, we can launch them tonight. Now the doghouse, honestly I should probably put the doghouse back here. I'm gonna place it right there between our beautiful campfire. Look at that. Now we're ready to get a doggy, which we might do in the future. And lastly, we cannot forget about the American flag, which I'm gonna be putting right there in the middle of my home. Dude, that looks freaking amazing, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna make my way towards the back of the trailer. So I'm gonna start opening up these doors. There we go. I'm gonna open this one as well, and then I'm gonna open up the barn just like so. And let me just make sure all of these are open for the horses to get in. All right, yes, perfect. Now we just gotta load up the horses. Let me close that one out. I don't think we're gonna need that one. So we're gonna be taking this horse, and then we're gonna be taking this horse, and then we're gonna be taking this horse as well. So I'm gonna let them make their way towards the inside of the trailer. Meanwhile, I dance. Alright, so I think all the horses should now be loaded on the back of the trailer. So we're gonna close that up. And some of you might say, well, Hakai, there's no horses in the back of the trailer. What are you talking about? Guys, we gotta pretend. So I'm gonna close up that door. We've got all the horses loaded in the back of the trailer, and we're gonna be making our way towards the barn, which is gonna be across town. And honestly, I think I might go down this road over here, because apparently if I take this road and then drive all the way down for probably like around 3 to 5 minutes, I should be able to see the farm. So we're gonna be taking this road right here. I don't think I've ever been around this area. It's pretty nice and calm, but let's turn on those blinkers and make a gigantic turn. I'm dying. And then let me quickly check on my gas. Let's see how we're doing on gas. And oh, I'm a little bit low on gas, so I'm gonna quickly run and grab some diesel for my huge truck. So let me quickly hop out. Let's grab some diesel, and I'm gonna quickly run into the store and grab a quick trip snack so we cannot be starving on our way over there. So I think I might grab some chips. Which one looks? Oh, these look delicious. Look at this. We got some nice cheese snacks. I'm also gonna grab a cola. Ooh, what is this? Kiwi? This looks pretty good. And then I'm gonna quickly check out. Where did I check out? Oh, right here. So I guess I'm gonna be working today. Oh, wait. Can I actually get a donut? No freaking way. All right, so I guess I'll check out by myself. I guess I have to clock in. All right, check out the snacks, the cola, and the donuts, and that is gonna be it for the trip for it. I don't know what the name of this spot is, but there. So let me quickly hop into the truck, finish off this mission, and get these horses delivered. Ooh, those houses look really nice. All right, so right now we're driving and I'm looking for the farm, but I don't see any farm right now. Let me know if you guys see any farms in the distance, because dude, I feel like I'm kind of blind. I don't see it at all. I'm gonna continue driving, and wait a minute, is that a farm right there? No, that's a farmhouse. We're looking for a farm. So I think I have an idea. I'm gonna make a right turn on this road, and I'm gonna wait, no way. Look at that. Do you guys see that? There's a farm in the distance. Okay, so it looks like that is gonna be the farm that we gotta make our way towards. And let's close that door. Now my next question is going to be, where do I enter? Because I don't see any entrance so far unless we take this dirt path, which I think I have no choice but to take it. So let's pull in. Hopefully we don't have any trouble. All right, not bad. This is actually going better than I thought. And I think we might load the horses right in the middle of the barn. So let me quickly turn around. There we go. And I'm gonna back this thing up. Now I'm gonna throw this in park, turn on those emergency lights, and let's quickly start unloading all of these horses. But before
I do, I'm gonna open this up right there and ooh, look at that. I think it's more of my siblings. Anyways, I think I might reverse a little bit more. So let me quickly do that. I am going to reverse a little bit more. There you go. Put it in park. And let me just quickly open this door just like so. And we're gonna load up all the animals into the barn. But this is a really nice ranch. Or I guess farm. Ranch, farm, tomato. I think it's the same thing. But meanwhile, the horses get off the trailer. Let's have a little bite of our donut. Ooh, whoa, holy moly. I'm gonna have such a huge sugar rush. I think we should add more then. Here, let's have a little drink of our soda. Oh yeah, dude. I feel so hyper and I am so full. But since I am so full, I'm not gonna grab any of the cheese snacks and save them for tomorrow. But anyways, I think this is finished. So we're gonna close up the back just like so. And let me quickly move the trailer a little bit forward so we can close the barn so the animals cannot escape. So let me quickly close this. There we go. Guys, I am now stuck with the animals. Alright, I managed to escape and we can now return the trailer where we got it from. So I'm gonna hop into my GMC and we are gonna pull out. Let me just turn off those hazards just like that. And we gotta start driving more faster because if you guys take a look, the sun is about to start going down, which pretty much means that we're running out of time. So let's step on this thing and let's make a right on this intersection right here. Dude, that was an insane turn right there. But anyways, we are back in town. W's in the chat, you guys. Let's make a left and let's start pulling into the trailer store. And I think I'm gonna park it where I got it from. So we're gonna throw the truck in reverse and let me carefully do this. Hopefully I still got the skills to reverse this gigantic trailer. And I think that is gonna be a nice spot to park it. Oh no, I'm really crooked. Hold on, let me fix this. Nice. All right, perfect. Oh, well, there goes my truck again. All right, so I managed to grab my truck again. I don't know where that thing ended up going, but using my powers, I was able to get it back. But as you guys can see, the sun is about to go down, so I'm gonna step on this thing so fast. You guys are gonna see me hit 100 miles per hour because I want to make it in time to my house. So we're gonna step on this thing and then we're gonna make a gigantic drift on this turn. And would you look at that? Home sweet home. I told you guys, I can be a really fast driver. And where should I park up my truck? I think I might just park it right here because I don't really have a spot to park this thing. So we're gonna throw this thing in park, turn off the engine, and boom, look at that. We managed to make our way back to our farmhouse before the sunset. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Bye bye. What's up everyone, and welcome back to another 8 p.m. video. And they added a brand new truck in today's update. Well, I guess technically they added 2 brand new trucks and revamped one of them. So we're gonna go and buy one right now and use it to go and deliver some hay bale to my buddy's little barn. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. And if you guys take a look, the TRX is now back, which I feel like we should take it today because I haven't driven it in probably over a week. So let me get this bad boy turned on and we're gonna make our way towards the dealership. Actually, you know what? No, we have to go to the mechanic shop because I believe the car was dropped off at the mechanic shop. I think it's called Tenny or Tenny, something like that. We're gonna go and pick up this brand new truck. But from what I heard, it's kind of like a work truck because it's got dual tires in the rear. So this thing is no joke. But if you want to check out the full update video, then feel free to check out my main channel, Hakai Plays YouTube. Then you guys are gonna be able to see that they also ended up adding some nice tools like a leaf blower and a grass trimmer, which is pretty sick, and it makes the experience of owning a lawn business in this game so much better. But we're here at the mechanic shop. Enough of the yap, we have now arrived and look at that truck right there. Oh my goodness, look at this. What a beautiful color. It's like a nice light green. Oh boy, we are gonna be having fun with this. I am gonna open up one of these doors because we're gonna customize it to my liking. I'm probably gonna end up raising the suspension a little bit more, and I might even make these tires a little bit more beefy. So let me hop in. Let's get this thing turned on. This actually sounds way better, you guys. Look at this. Hold on, let me put this thing in neutral so you guys can give it a listen. Not bad. But like I said, we are gonna customize this thing. You know what, let me actually back this thing up. I'm thinking about doing like a nice like cherry red. If I do like a cherry red, I think it would go with this style with the beige, but we're gonna find out right now. Let me go to paint. Let's go to red, and then we're gonna drop it all the way down just like so. Oh my goodness, it looks so good, you guys. And we can't forget about the reflectance. Yo, that is freaking sick. I think we're cooking, chat. We're gonna add 25% extra power, and then we're gonna add a turbocharger. Now this is gonna gonna be where the fun begins, because we're gonna be adding some ride height to the front, just like that, and then we're gonna be adding some height towards the back. This looks nice. We're cooking, chat. I kind of want to add some camber to this thing. I feel like it would look nice if we add some camber. Let me just add some spring force to the front and to the back. There we go. And now it's time to make these tires even wider, or I guess in this case even beefier. So we're gonna increase the diameter just a little bit, and then we're gonna make these extremely beefy. So let's do that just like so. Look how beefy these things are. I'm gonna bring in the offset just a tad bit so they're not poking out too much. And we cannot forget about the attachments. I'm gonna add a cab light. I'm gonna add a toolbox. Actually, you know what? We don't need a toolbox because we're gonna be putting the hay bales right there. I'm gonna remove this hitch right here. There we go. And I kind of want to add some mud flaps, which I am gonna do right now. I think that looks pretty nice. I am gonna add a head rack, which I think I might go with this one. Actually, you know what? That's too big. What about this one? Oh, that one's nice. Let's put the American one. And lastly, we're gonna add a running board, which I'm not sure which one is going to look good. All right, not bad, not bad. Oh, this one looks pretty nice. I like that one. I'm between this one and this one, which I think I'm gonna go with this one. All right, I think we're pretty much done. I'm just gonna quickly add some orange to my cab lights, just like so, and we should now be ready to make our way towards the tool store. Look at this beauty. Holy moly guacamole. Should I make the rims like chrome? I feel like I should make them chrome. That would look so nice. Hold on. All right, let me run into the mechanic shop and make these chrome. Dude, it's gonna look so much better. Let me just quickly open this up. We're gonna quickly go to the paint. Rims. Where's the rims? Wait, there's no, I can't make it chrome. Oh man. All right, that's fine then. We can just keep them this color. I think this silver is not too bad anyways. All right, so we're gonna start making our way towards the farm where we're gonna be able to pick up these hay bales. Hopefully we can get a good amount of hay bales loaded up on top of the bed, because I think my buddy wanted like 5 or 6 hay bales delivered to his little barn, which he ended up building with his own bare hands, which we're gonna be checking out later on this video. So make sure you guys do not leave. But for now, the farm is going to be on the left side. Let's keep our eyes out. Wait. I think it's gonna be right here. All right, so let me quickly turn on my blinkers, and oh my goodness, these blinkers look so good. Yeah, that looks amazing, you guys. And here we are at the barn, and where are the hay bales actually? I don't know where the hay bales are. What the heck? I think I might have gone to the wrong location. Oh wait, it's gonna be up there. All right, so I actually do know where it is. Let me quickly back this thing up. Gotta make sure I don't hit the rail right here, and we're gonna quickly go up here because there should be like a little barn where it's going to have the hay bales. Let's find this little barn. It actually might be this one right here. Let me quickly turn around and give it a nice check, and yep, I was right. It is going to be right in here. Since it is very dark in here, we're gonna turn on the lights so we can get some light in here. I might even have to put my high beams just like so, and we're gonna start loading up all of these hay bales onto the back of the tailgate. On the tailgate. Oh my goodness, I'm dying. All right, let me kick up the tailgate. There we go, and we're gonna place it right here. Boom. All right, we got the first hay bale loaded up on the truck. We're gonna continue loading them up. I'm gonna try to put as many as I can. So here's another hay bale, and oh my goodness, they are so heavy, dude. Go. All right, this hay bale is gonna go on the opposite side of the tailgate. I mean, of the bed, not tailgate. So this is gonna be our third one. I forgot to check what time is it. I should probably check because I don't want to be running late on time, because once the sun does go down, it's gonna be so much harder to do things. But if we take a look, oh my goodness, it's about 2 p.m. All right, let's go. Let's grab our fourth hay bale, and oh, I forgot how heavy these things are. Every time when I grab one of these hay bales, I always get sore the next day. I'm probably gonna get super sore tomorrow. So we're gonna put the fourth hay bale, which I think we might be able to put like 4 more on top of each one right here. So let me quickly run and continue grabbing these hay bales. There we go. Now this one is gonna go on top of we should do like a little design. Actually, you know what? Let me not do a little design. There we go. There's one hay bale. I'm gonna grab the second one for the second row. Now this one is gonna go right next to the first one we replaced. There we go. Third hay bale is gonna go right where should I put the third hay bale? I think I could place it right there. Ooh, we could put like 2 more and then 1 more right there. Ooh, I'm actually pretty smart, you guys. That's actually a really nice layout. Hold on, let me grab on my hay bale. All right, so we're gonna put this one right here. Whoop, and then we should be able to put 2 more on top of the bed. All right, so this one's going right here, and then I think we should be able to put 1 more. Oh my goodness, we actually are going to be able to over deliver. Hold on, let me just place the last one right here. Let me just do that. There we go. And we're gonna kick up the tailgate. Oh no, I think I need to move this one. I think that should be good right there. All right, so we couldn't put one more. I'm gonna return it where I got it from. There we go. And we should now be able to get out of here. You guys? Oh no. I think I have to take the top ones off. My truck does not want to move. Hold on, let me see if this works out. Alrighty, everyone. We now have all of the hay bales on the back of the pickup. We're gonna start making our way towards my buddy's barn. I think it's gonna be, hold on, let me check the map. It's gonna be right here all the way in the corner of the map. So we have quite the drive. So far, I think this update has been pretty amazing because you can now put hay bales on the back of your pickup, which is pretty cool, and it makes it much more realistic. But anyways, look at the interior on this thing. It's got like a nice beige color, and it's got some really nice leather seats. Look at that. Yo, these leather seats are also very comfortable. But let's make a turn right here. We are near my buddy's house. It's gonna be over there on the right side. We're probably like 1 minute away from arriving, and it looks like we might make it in time because the sun is barely at, ooh, it's at 5 p.m. Well, okay, maybe we're a little bit short on time, so let's step on it. Alrighty, everyone, we are now at my buddy's house, and as you guys can see, the barn is gonna be on the left side. So I think I'm gonna turn this thing around and back this thing up, and I think this is going to be a nice spot. So let's start unloading all of the hay bales. So let me open up the barn. There we go. This is a nice barn. Yo, I can't believe he actually ended up building all of this with his bare hands. And what is this room right here? Is this a bathroom? Wait, hold on, what is this? Oh, it looks like it's still in construction. I wonder what he's building right here. But anyways, let's get these hay bales unloaded from the back of the bed. Look at that. Yo, we have a lot of hay bales in here. That is crazy. So let's begin by grabbing this hay bale right here. We're gonna place it right here in the corner. Let me place it right here. We're gonna grab the one all the way on top, which is this one right here. Ugh. Now this one is gonna go, I think I might build like a little pyramid. I think that would look pretty cool. So I'm gonna place one right there, another one right there. I didn't mean to close that. Now this one is gonna go right there. We're almost finished, you guys. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4 more hay bales. Number 2, number 3, and number 4. Oh wait, I have one more in the bed. All right, so let me grab that one, and I'm gonna put it right at the top. So let's put this one right at the top. Oh, there we go. And boom, we have placed all of the hay bales and successfully delivered it to my buddy's farm. Well, I guess the little barn, not farm. Anyways, I'm gonna pull this door right here, pull it all of the way, and then I'm gonna pull this one all the way. Ugh, come on, pull it, and boom. What a success, you guys. With this beautiful truck that they added, well, I guess revamped in the game, we managed to deliver hay bales, a full stack actually, to my buddy's barn. But right now, we're gonna start making our way towards the mechanic shop because we're gonna go and pick up our truck. By the way, you guys, should I sell the GMC, the black GMC Ultimate, which is my work truck, with this one right here? I think this one's pretty nice, you guys. Not only is it faster, but it's not a bad looking truck. So make sure to let me know in the comments if I should switch out these trucks with this one right here. But it looks like we have arrived at Tenny's, or yeah, I don't know what that is called, to return the truck. It is mine right now. I'm currently leasing it, which means it technically is mine, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, and if I do, I might switch it out. Let me know in the comments. But if you guys did enjoy this video and update, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me, and I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another 8 p.m. video, and as you guys can see, it is another beautiful day, and today we're gonna be buying the brand new truck. Well, I guess the truck they added last week in 8 p.m. I believe it's a Ram. It's a beautiful truck that we're gonna be buying today, and we're gonna be doing the first job with it. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe because it means so much to me, and let's begin with the video. So we're gonna be taking our work truck today, our GMC Denali Ultimate. Look at the beauty on this thing. Isn't this thing an amazing looking truck? But first things first, we gotta go and head over to the trailer store so we can pick up a trailer and then pick up our truck at the dealership, which is gonna be located, let me quickly show you guys. It's gonna be located right at this spot right here. So we have quite the long and busy day today, so let's get started. Well, I guess we have been starting. By the way, I did want to say thank you guys for all the support, all the likes, all the comments. It means so much to me. I've been getting a lot of comments, but I've been trying my best to respond to all of them. Anyways, we gotta make a left turn on this intersection right here. Make sure the road is clear, just like so, and then we gotta make a right turn on this street right here. So let's already turn on our blinkers and let's pull into the road just like so. And now the trailer store should be straight right here. We're gonna go through the car wash and then loop around to the front. So let's go through the car wash. Let's get a free car wash. 3, 2, and we just got a free car wash. Let's go. All right, let's see. Where is our trailer? I don't see any trailers. Oh, it's right here. Oh my goodness, you guys. I am so blind. I cannot see. All right, so this is the trailer that we are going to be taking today. So let me quickly connect this to my truck just like so. Let me just make sure everything is safe and secure. All right. Oh, no, good thing I checked because look at the ramps. We got to throw those ramps back up. All right, now it looks like we are ready to go. So let me hop in my truck and let's make our way to the dealership. And thankfully, the dealership is literally down the road. So let's make a left turn. Let me turn on my blinkers. Oh, my blinkers aren't working. Oh, there you go. I kind of got scared. I was like, oh no. And then let's make a right turn on this road. Looks like the road is clear and let's make this turn. And by the way, you guys, I've been thinking about selling this truck. I don't know if I should. I've been thinking about buying an older truck. It's still a work truck, but it's faster. This one is way too slow for me, but it does look really good. So let me know if I should sell this Denali. But anyways, we are at the dealership. As you guys can see right there, look how good this truck looks. Oh my goodness, it looks so nice. All right, let me just turn around and let me line up the trailer with the truck, and I think that is gonna be good. Let me just hop out. Wait, did I put it in park? Oh yeah, I did. All right, let's throw down the ramps just like so, and then oh my, let's check out this beautiful ram truck. Oh my goodness, dude, this looks so beautiful. Look at this. It's even got a toolbox. It's got these racks. Oh my goodness, dude, I'm in love with this truck. And before we hop in, let me check the time. Oh my goodness, it's already 1 p.m. We gotta hurry up because we have about 3 hours left until we have to finish this delivery job. So we gotta act fast because we still gotta head back home and drop off this trailer. All right, so let me park this right around here. Let me just strap it up just like so. All right, the straps are all the way up and the ramps are as well. And let's get into our GMC and let's start making our way back home because I'm gonna drop off this work truck and take the brand new truck to deliver all these hay bales. They're like a square hay bales. It's really cool, but really heavy. But let me pull out onto the road, and now we're gonna start making our way back home. The drive should be hopefully not too long, but do not worry, you guys. You guys know I drive when I have to. I can drive very fast. Alrighty, I'm gonna start slowing down because we have a dirt road that we have to take a right. So let me slow down. And oh my goodness, it's kind of hard to slow down when you're carrying a huge truck right behind you. But I will say this, it has no issue pulling the truck because this thing has a good amount of power and a good amount of wheels on this thing. It's got like what, 1 2 3 4 5 6 wheels. Oh my goodness. But would you look at that? I could see my house in the distance right there. Can you guys see it? My house in the distance? Yep, I'm pretty rich, you guys. I'm pretty rich. But anyways, let's make a right turn and pull into our driveway. And oh my goodness, look at these beautiful trees. All right, so I'm gonna park up right on the side of my driveway. I think right around here is actually, you know what, let me get a little bit closer to the entrance. So right here is a good spot. Let me just turn this thing off. And should I turn on my emergency lights? You know what, I am. Let me turn on my emergency lights. It looks pretty cool. Anyways, let me throw down the ramps and then let's get into this truck. Let's get it started. Oh my goodness, you guys, it sounds really good. Let's make our way back to the trailer store because we gotta go and pick up another trailer because how else are we gonna pick up these hay bales? But anyways, let's make a left turn, and I kind of want to test this truck out, so I'm gonna quickly step on it just to see how fast this thing is. And oh, 60 70 80 90. Oh my goodness, this truck is so fast. Oh my goodness, chat, this thing is so fast, but not as fast as the Ram TRX. That thing is a complete machine, but this thing is pretty fast as well. But anyways, we are back in the city. How much time do we have? Oh my goodness, we have less than 2 hours now. All right, we are back at the trailer store, so let me quickly pull in and I'm gonna quickly run into the store and order a brand new trailer. So park right there. It's gonna be really fast. Come on, let's go. We don't have too much time. We're running out of time, so let me open up the menu. Let's order this one, and there you go. I just ordered a brand new trailer, so let's go and check it out right now. I think it should be on the left side, so let me see. Oh, look at the reverse lights. That looks very sick. And there it is. So let me get this thing backed up and we're gonna get it connected so we can run to the plain tool store and start picking up these hay bales. So let's see. Okay, so the store is right here, so let me quickly pull in, and I think I'm gonna park like diagonally so we can just start loading up these hay bales onto the trailers. Hold on, let me just quickly readjust myself. I'm super crooked. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, that is gonna be good right there. Let me just throw down the ramps and let's start picking up these hay bales. So let's begin with the first one. And oh my goodness, this is so heavy.
so heavy. Oh, on accident, I deleted it. All right, we got our first hay bale, and this thing is super heavy. Dude, my back is gonna hurt tonight. All right, let's see. Can I place it right here? And boom. Actually, that's way too far off. Hold on. I need to get closer. Right here. Boom. Nice. So let's go with our second one. There you go. And oh my goodness. And where is this gonna go? I think it's gonna go right here. I'm gonna try to place it right here, and boom. Go, 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 go. This is gonna be our third hay bale, and this one's gonna go right next to this one right here. We're pretty much gonna surround this trailer with hay bales. That's what I kind of have in mind. And this one's really bad. Hold on, let me fix this. All right, so I believe we are on to our fourth one, and oh my goodness, this thing is giving me trouble. So this one is gonna go right like right around here, I think. Ooh, perfect. We're halfway done. Well, kind of, because we only gotta go towards where this black line is. So let me grab another one, and you know what, I think I'm gonna finish this side first because I'm almost done with it. So let's place this one right here, and then let's go back and grab another one, and this one's gonna go right here, and then I think I'm gonna be able to place one like right here. So let me grab this one. By the way, this job is gonna pay me like $2,000, which is not bad. It's gonna end up paying off the truck, which is definitely not bad. It's gonna help me pay off the truck right there. So let me grab another hay bale. We're almost done. Look at the progress we made in a short amount of time. All right, so let's place this one right here, and then I think we need like two more. We're gonna try to squeeze in two more right there. If not, then I'm gonna move another one towards the left side so we can squeeze in two more. But either way, we gotta get two more right here. But let's place this one, and okay, so let me actually move this because I don't think we're gonna have space. Let's place this one just like so, and now we should have enough space to place another hay bale. Hold on, let me get closer. All right, now I have enough space to put another one, and we should be done with this job. Now we just gotta go and deliver this. So let me pull up the ramps, and let's start making our way to the farm where we gotta go and drop these off. So let me turn off my emergency lights, and let me just check the map just to make sure we're gonna go the right way. And yeah, the farm is right here. And how much do we have on time? And we have about 30 minutes. Oh my goodness, you guys, we are cutting it really close. But good thing we have the dirt road right here, so let's pull in just like so, and all we have to do is drive down this road and make a left turn, and we should be at our destination. But oh my goodness, you guys, what an eventful day. We picked up our truck, and then we picked up the trailer, picked up the hay bales, and now we're about to finish off this job and the day with a huge W. So let's make a left turn right here, and then let me make one more turn into the farm right here, and let's see. Okay, I see like a little barn right here, and I think we gotta go and drop these off right here. So let me turn on my lights because it is kind of dark in here. And then oh, I forgot this thing. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna keep it off because it is gonna be so loud and it's gonna waste so much gas. So we gotta work a little bit in the dark. So let's start picking up these hay bales, and let's start throwing them right here at the stack. There you go. One. Let me grab another one. Back to the stack. Third is gonna be right here. Now this one's gonna go all the way towards the end. Boom. And let's see. Oh my goodness, I accidentally sat on one. Let's grab this one. You go right here, and we are about halfway done. Look at this. We need 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 more to go. So this is gonna be our 6th one, and then our 5th. Let's go, dude. I am so hyped to get paid. Should I go to Texas Roadhouse, or how should we celebrate? I love Texas Roadhouse. But let me place this one right here. 3 more to go. We got 1 2 and 3. So let's grab this one, place it here. Second, back on the hay bale stack, and then the last one is going to be right here. So in 3 2 and 1. Boom. Look at that. Delivery successful. We just gotta throw up the ramps and drop this trailer off where we got it from. So let me hop in back in my truck, and let's make our way back to the trailer store because this trailer is not mine. I borrowed it for 2 hours. So let's quickly make my way over there, or make our way over there, and let's finish completing the job by doing so. And we are back at the trailer store. So let me turn around and let me get this thing dropped off. I'm gonna park it right here. Let's back up and finish delivering this trailer. So let me just quickly hop out, disconnect it, and then we're probably gonna start making our way back home because look at that, we delivered the trailer. And I'm gonna start making my way back home. And oh, hold on, I didn't mean to turn on my headlights. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna start making my way back home, and I'll meet you guys over there. And home sweet home. Oh my goodness, you guys, I am so tired. I think my back is gonna hurt tomorrow morning. I'm definitely gonna feel it. But let me back into my driveway just like so. Let me get this thing parked up, turn it off, and oh my goodness, you guys, what an amazing day. Not only did we get paid, but we got a brand new truck. Look at this. We got the TRX. We got this beautiful Ram 1500. I think that's what it is. And this beautiful GMC Ultimate Denali. Oh my goodness, how cool is that? But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. It means so much much to me. And I'll catch you guys onto the next one. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another 8 p.m. video. And today we have a big job. I forgot to wear my uniform, but pretty much we're gonna go and pick up a gas tanker and deliver it to the brand new truck stop in 8 p.m. They just added it today. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe because it means so much to me. And let's begin. So we're gonna hop into our work truck, and our first stop is going to be a gas station, which is gonna be right down here. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there's kind of like a little gas icon right there, and we're gonna make our way towards that spot because actually we have to head over to the truck stop so we can pick up a semi, and then head over to the gas station so we can pick up this gas tanker. All right, so we have about 3 hours to accomplish this job, or they will probably never hire me ever again. And oh my goodness, am I off-roading? What am I doing right now? It is currently seems to be 10 a.m, which means it is still morning, but that doesn't mean we should take our time. I'm gonna step on the gas and we're gonna make our way towards the brand new truck stop. It's so crazy that I predicted this in my last video, or at least one of my prediction videos. But anyways, we are here right here at the truck stop, so let's pull in and let's look for this semi. I don't know which semi I'm gonna be taking today, so let's look around. And wait a minute, is it this one? I don't know if it's this one. Hold on, let me check this out. And I don't think it's going to be this semi. All right, because this trailer is used to pick up cars and vehicles, which means this is not gonna be it. So let me hop into, oh, by the way, you guys, I upgraded my GMC Denali Ultimate and I added some wider tires. Look at that, dude. The tires look so much beefier. I think they look pretty sick. This thing is so expensive because we also added the automatic running boards, but then again, I am also really rich, you guys. But anyways, we have another truck right here. I don't think this is going to be the correct semi because it has one of these long trailers connected, which we're not going to be using as well. Let me just open up the doors, and ooh, there is actually nothing in here. It is empty. But let me close this up before we do head out. And I'm kind of getting confused because I do not see the semi anywhere. I don't know where it's gonna be. And oh, is that the semi right there? Are you serious right now? Alrighty, it looks like this is the semi right here. We're gonna be taking it to the gas station and picking up the gas tanker. Let me just park my truck right here because we're not gonna be able to take both vehicles. So I'm gonna place it in park and turn off the engine. But before we do leave, let's go grab a burger. So I came earlier today and I ended up grabbing the pickle burger, which was really good. I recommend it, but I haven't tried this Krabby Patty looking burger, which I really want to try. By the way, this thing looks really disgusting, you guys. It hurts my stomach just by looking at this thing. What is this, the zombie burger? What the hell? All right, so let's open up. Oh my goodness, that opened up really fast. Yo, these doors open up so fast. Look at this. Whoa, oh my goodness. All right, so we have a good sir right here. Yo, let me get that burger right there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so he's gonna give us this burger. Oh my goodness, is this fast food? This was really fast, you guys. I'm not sure if I should eat inside or if I should eat outside. You know what, let's quickly eat right here. Let me grab this table right here. Let me quickly eat on my burger. This is so good, you guys. Wow, this burger is delicious. I don't know what they put in these burgers, but it is delicious. Let me quickly finish my fries. I should have ate my fries first. I typically eat my fries first and then my hamburger. Let me know how you guys eat your stuff. So let me quickly finish my fries and finish off my Coca-Cola. I don't know what this thing is. Hopefully it's Coca-Cola. I feel like it's some chocolate milk, which if it is a chocolate milk, yeah, rest in peace to the restroom. Anyways, let's get out of here. We are done with having a little nice meal. Oh, I forgot to close the door. Hold on, there we go. And we are ready to make our way towards the semi. Let me just make sure that there is no semis coming. All right, we can cross the road, and first thing we're gonna be doing is turning on the beacon. So let me turn the beacons on. The engine is on, and we can now make our way to the gas station, which I showed you guys earlier today. Let me actually see how we are doing on time because oh my goodness, it's already 1 p.m. Yo, did I seriously take that long eating my hamburger and fries? There's no way. Anyways, it kind of reminded me of Chick-fil-A.
I want some Chick-fil-A. I want some Chick-fil-A.
Alrighty, everyone, we are here at the gas station. I'm not sure if you guys can see it right there in the distance. Now, there should be a gas tanker somewhere around here. I don't see the gas tanker. It might be on the other side. And look, yep, there it is. The gas tanker is on this side. It should be completely full. If not, then we might have to fill it up. I'm going to quickly connect it, and then we're going to give it a nice check just to make sure it is ready to be used and filled up. So let me hop out and let me just make sure everything is filled up. And all right, let me just press this button, turn that off. All right, I think we are now ready to make our way towards truck stop. I wonder if there's anywhere I can fill up this gas gas station, which it doesn't appear to, which is fine. We can just make our way over there. Let me just hop in. There we go. And let me turn on this bad boy and let's get out of here. I think I need to make a super tight turn right here. So let me carefully do this without messing up, and boom, shakalaka. That was actually pretty good. I feel like I'm getting better at driving these huge semis, but then I proceed to crash. The road seems to be clear, so let's make a left turn, and I'm going to try to make this a nice turn like so. And we are now on our way to the brand new truck stop. I haven't checked out the convenience store because apparently there's also a convenience store up connected towards the restaurant, so I'm probably going to check that out as well. But first, we got to fill up this truck stop because they are running really low on fuel. So let me make a left turn. There we go. And here we are. This is going to be the spot where we're going to be filling up with fuel. So I'm going to park this thing, but before I do that, I need to make sure I am straight and as close as possible so we can unload the hoses and get it connected towards the fuel port. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. Hold on, give me a second, you guys. I am such a noob, and I think that should be good right there. So I'm gonna throw this thing in park, turn off the engine because I'm also really low on gas and I don't want to be doing that. So I'm gonna remove all of the covers of these. There we go, and then we're gonna grab the hoses. Where's the hoses? I think the hoses should be right back here. Oh, here they are. I'm gonna grab this hose. We're gonna connect it to this one, and then we're gonna grab another hose which is gonna be on this. Wait a minute, I think I did it the wrong way because all of them are right here. All right, so I think I need to flip this around. Let me hop in, turn this bad boy on, and let me quickly turn around. I don't know how I should turn around. Oh, you know what, I could just back up and then go forward. All right, that's actually a really smart idea. So let me do this. I'm gonna have to step on the reverse pedal all the way down, and I think we are now gonna be able to connect the hoses with the fuel port. So let me hop out and let me start connecting all of the fuel ports. There we go, one, and then third one, and then the last one is gonna go right here with the black one. And now in order to turn this on, we gotta press the magic red button right here. Boop, and now it should start filling up. So all of these gas stations could, or I guess fuel pumps, can start filling up and have gas. Alrighty everyone, it's been a couple minutes and I believe it is currently finished filling up. And what does this say? It says plain fuel super UNL. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know what the heck it's talking about, but I'm gonna remove all of the hoses, 1, 2, 3, 4, and get them connected back to right here. And I'm gonna press the red button once again, just like so, and I think we can now return this tanker back where we got it from. But before we do head out, I want to go inside the plain field because we haven't checked this area out. I believe there's brand new and rare energy drinks that we could pick up. So let's go inside, open up the doors, and that was actually kind of dramatic. Hold on, let me do that again. Open sesame. Yeah, that's really dramatic. Anyways, let me close the doors because we don't want to leave them open. And let's go. Oh my goodness, they have slushies? No way, I want a slushie. Can I grab a cup? All right, let me grab the medium cup, and I'm gonna grab they don't have Coca-Cola. All right, you know what, that's fine. I'll grab the blueberry slushie. There we go. And then we're gonna go over here and we're gonna grab a drink. I don't know which one. Oh, I kind of want a Bloxy Cola. Yes, I want a Bloxy Cola. Let's quickly check out. What the heck, why is this open? Hello, what is this? Can I go inside? Oh my goodness, there's showers. Oh, that's why it's called a truck stop. Oh, anyways, let me quickly check out my Bloxy Cola and let's get out of here. Yo, oh, what the heck happened to my head? No way. Oh, I'm back to normal. Sorry, I'm a little bit over dramatic, you guys. But anyways, I'm gonna hop into the semi. We're gonna turn this thing on and we're gonna start making our way back towards the gas station so we can finish this job and deliver this gas tanker because they gotta refuel it for Friday because every gas station needs to be filled up on Fridays. So let's make our way over there. Oh my goodness, you guys won't believe what just happened. I ended up missing the road and now I have to go the long way. Oh, I am so clumsy, you guys. I always do something clumsy in every video, but that's fine because I always fix them. So we should have the gas station right down here. Dude, I can't believe I did that. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of distracted. I was looking at the nature because it is a really beautiful day and 8 p.m. But as you guys can see, we have now returned at the gas station. We're gonna pull in and we're gonna drop off this gas tanker. So I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna back this thing up. So let me carefully do this without falling off into the river because if that happens, then I am cooked, you guys. I am cooked, chat. Alrighty, we have parked successfully, which means we can now disconnect this. Let me quickly disconnect it from the rear and we can now start making our way back to the truck stop so we can deliver this semi where we got it from because this semi is not mine. They just called me so I can help them do this fuel delivery because I'm really good at these jobs and I'm a good employee. But anyways, let's make our way back back to the truck stop. Alrighty, here we are at the truck stop. I'm thinking about parking this thing somewhere around here. I think back here is a really good spot because there is no cars and I think the parkings are much bigger. I'm gonna turn off the beacons and we're gonna hop into our beautiful, oh, hold on, I think I left the hazard lights on. Hazard lights are completely off and we can now hop into our beautiful GMC Ultimate Denali. I think I am in love. Look at this. It is so beefy. It's more beefy than the hamburger that I ate. Anyways, let me hop in. Let me turn on this bad boy and let's get out of here because we're gonna make our way back home since we are done with this job. Alrighty, everyone, home sweet home. We have arrived back to our house, our 2-story house, because I am so rich and amazing and the best YouTuber ever. So let me get this thing turned around. We're gonna park right in front of our driveway. So let me carefully do this. I'm gonna try not to hit my garage, and I think that is gonna be pretty good of a parking job. And my TRX is currently not here because it is currently at the shop. It's getting a huge customization suspension. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because they made so much to me. And let me know, is this a W or an L update? But until then, I'm gonna catch you guys on to the next one. Peace. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And today we're gonna be playing Southern Mudding. If you guys didn't know, they just dropped a massive update, and in the update they added a huge map expansion and 2 new vehicles, which is this one right here. Look at this beautiful Escalade. This thing is a complete whoa, I can even open up the bag. Yo, that is pretty cool, you guys. Look at that. This is a W vehicle, probably one of my favorite SUVs that they have added in Southern Mudding. But they also ended up adding another vehicle, which is this truck right here. Look at this. This is a really nice looking truck. I believe this should be a GMC, but I didn't have enough time to customize it until now, which we're gonna go and take it towards the mechanic shop and customize this. Hold on, let me close my door. And then we're gonna make our way towards the gasoline station because we're gonna be delivering gas to the brand new truck stop in the brand new town, which if you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. And let's begin with this video. So let me continue hopping in. I'm probably gonna make the GMC like a nice color red because a lot of the GMCs I see right now are probably gray and red. So I think a nice red would be fantastic onto this truck right here. So let's go outside and wait, can I open up the trunk? Yo, I can open up the tailgate. Yo, that is pretty sick. But before we customize this truck, let me quickly open up the garage and let's quickly pull in. So let me carefully do this. Let me turn it on and let's start customizing this bad boy. So I think first things first is we gotta change up the color. We might do oh yeah, we did say we were gonna do a red. So let's do a nice red, maybe a little bit darker. Oh yeah, we are now cooking, chat. We're gonna change up the wheels. I think the mudders look pretty nice. Oh, these look pretty nice as well. Oh, but these look even better. All right, let's get the mud warriors. We're gonna get the mud warriors. We're gonna increase the transparency on our windows because we don't like to be a fishbowl. We like our vehicles to be pretty tinted. And I'm gonna increase the height on this. I'm gonna give it some camber, just like so. I'm gonna increase the shock dampening and then the stiffness, of course. And where are the tires? I think I missed getting the tires. So there we go. Now we got some tires on this bad boy. And I believe I added a little bit too much camber. So let me fix a little bit of that. And we can't forget about the tire width. Let's add a little bit. And we are gonna make these a little bit taller, just like so. Actually, you know what? We can probably make this even taller. There we go. And then I'm gonna add some offset just so the tires can poke out just a little bit. And then I'm gonna tuck this one in just like so. And lastly, we're gonna add some coal, some superchargers. We're gonna absolutely make this into a beast. And we're gonna finish it off with adding a light bar. Or actually, you know what? Which one looks better? This one or this one? I think this one looks pretty nice. And I think that is gonna be it for, oh, we could add a winch as well. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, I think we are now ready. I'm not gonna add any rock lights since this is gonna be an off-roading machine, but we are now done customizing this thing. Let's give it a little nice test. I think there should be like a little mudding pit right around here, so let's give it a test on this area. But so far this thing is looking pretty cool, you guys. Look at this thing looks pretty nice. I feel like I should have made the tires a little bit wider, but we're gonna test it right now. Let's see if this thing works. So let's go through the mud. All right, let's see. Oh, not bad. All right, so far I am pretty impressed with this thing. Hopefully we do not flip over, which it looks like we are not flipping over. This actually might be a mudding monster, which just means that it's really good at mudding. But so far this is a really nice GMC, which I think it should be a GMC. If it's not a GMC, you guys can feel free to correct me. Let's give this truck a little nice car wash because it is now super dirty. Look how dirty this thing got. So we're gonna quickly pull into the car wash. We're gonna get a nice auto car wash right here. Let me click on that. Let's get this thing clean, like brand spanking new. And look at that, this thing is brand new. But we can now make our way towards the gas station, which is like literally right here, and we can pull in and park it. Where should we park this thing? We should probably park it right here in the front of the gas station. There we go. We're gonna be right back. Oh my goodness, there's bushes. We're gonna be right back and leave our brand new truck right here. This thing is pretty cool. Yo, I ended up cooking with this build. But anyways, we're gonna get into the tanker right here, into this gas tanker, and deliver it towards the brand new truck stop. I'm gonna quickly hop in. So there we go. I'm gonna turn off the hazard lights because it is no longer an emergency, and we're gonna start making our way towards the truck stop right now. So let me make sure I am going the right way. So I'm gonna quickly open up my maps, and okay, it looks like we're going the right way, and it's telling me to go towards the right. That is gonna be where the brand new town is gonna be, and the truck stop where we're gonna be delivering the gas for, which I am super excited. If you guys haven't seen my update video, make sure to check out my main channel, Hakai Plays, and you guys are gonna be able to see my reaction. But anyways, let's make a left turn right here, and then we're gonna be able to make a right turn down this road, and I believe this should be the road that is going to take us to the town. By the way, this thing is so heavy, you guys. Oh, whoa, what is this? Is this the brand new highway? Yo, this is freaking sick. Okay, so I'm gonna try to go on the right side. I don't know if my tanker is gonna be able to fit, which it is going to be a really tight fit. Please do not hit the rail. Oh my goodness, you guys, that was a super close call. We almost ended up hitting the rail, and I just saved myself getting sued by the city. But anyways, there seems to be a nice farm on the right side. I wonder if we can crop those things. I think that's pretty interesting, and I don't see the truck stop as of yet. We might have to continue going a little bit down, so I'm gonna step on it, and I'm gonna go the speed limit, which it does say 65 miles per hour. Wow, there is a lot of farming. Look, there's farming on the left side, and then there's farming on the right side, and then the truck stop is literally down right here. Oh my goodness, that was actually pretty fast because of the highway. That's pretty sick. Dude, I am speechless on how amazing this highway is. But anyway, let's quickly pull up to the truck stop. We are now at the truck stop, and where do we actually fill up? I don't know where we fill up. Wait, do we fill up in the back, or where do we fill up? I actually don't know, you guys. Let me go around. I'm gonna drive around the entire station and see if I could find where we're gonna have to refuel these pumps at. But oh, talking about pumps, I think we just found this. We're gonna park this thing right here. It looks like they have diesel, regular, and premium. So we're gonna park our semi right here. We're gonna turn on the hazards and turn off the engine because gas is super expensive, you guys. So we're gonna go and start connecting these hoses. We're gonna remove the lids. There we go. Remove this lid, and then we're gonna remove this last lid, just like so. What is this, by the way? Free air? Why is this right here? Anyways, I'm gonna start connecting these hoses. One is going right here, number 2 is going right here, and then number 3 is gonna go towards the premium side, just like so. We're gonna get that thing fueled up, and we're gonna get all these gas stations filled up to the brim with a wait a minute, premium and regular. Where's the diesel? Oh, the diesel is right here. Oh my goodness, you guys, I am so clumsy. So let's quickly see, and oh, okay, I see diesel. Oh, okay, I didn't know. And I think we are now done refueling the gas, so I'm gonna quickly remove all of the hoses. 1, 2, and then we're gonna grab 3. There we go. We're gonna put all of the hoses back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna turn off the button, which should be on the end right here. Let me just click on that. There we go, and this gas station should be pretty much full, like brand spanking new. And now I'm gonna get back into my semi. There we go, and then we're gonna take the highway back. Wait, can I go through here? Yeah, let's actually do that. I don't see anyone coming, so I'm gonna quickly cross right here, and then we're gonna go and take this road. Now I think my exit should be the next one, not this one right here, and then that one should lead us back to the main and original city that we came from, so we can finish off this job and finish delivering gas. So we're gonna take this off ramp right here, and then we're gonna make a left turn. But before we do, we gotta make a stop. Press on the brakes, you guys. Press on the brake. Let's make a left turn since it is now clear. Make sure we don't hit the rail, which it looks like we did not because I am a professional and one of the best drivers in Southern Mudding. So I think we just take this. Oh yeah, we did come from this road. Dude, I am a genius. I might be the smartest person in the world. Anyways, I think there should be an intersection right here where we're going to be able to make a left turn. So I'm going to start slowing down. There we go. And make a gigantic turn. Please do not go off-roading. All right. Oh, dude, that was so close. I almost ended up going off-roading into the grass. My heart sank. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys take a look, I am pretty smart because we are now back in town. What did I say, you guys? And now since we are now arriving back at the gas station, we're gonna pull in and we're gonna fill this last one
going up. So let's go through the stop sign. Oh my goodness, it's about to turn red. Go, 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 go. Dude, that was actually pretty close, you guys. And we're gonna make a right turn right here. Let's see, where can we fuel up gas? I actually don't know where we could fuel up gas. Interesting. We might have to pretend, you guys, which we've been doing all along. Let me quickly turn on the emergency lights or the hazard lights, whichever you would like to call them. Put this thing in park, turn it off, and I'm gonna quickly connect the hoses to the imaginary refueling pumps. So 1, 2, 3. We're gonna let that fuel up, and we're gonna go inside the gas station and grab some snacks because I am really hungry while this station ends up refueling with gas. So let's open up the doors. Let's see. Oh, we can grab some chips. No way. We got some sun chips. Oh, crushed chips. My bad. And then we cannot forget about the drinks. We gotta grab a little drinky. Let's actually give this a test before we do buy. So let's give it a little test. And oh my goodness. Wow, this is actually pretty good. It's kind of like a lime soda. It's really good. But let me quickly check out. We don't want to be stealing, you guys, because that is not okay. And then, oh, what is this? This is pretty cool. And then I think that is gonna be it for this trip. I don't think they're open yet. What the heck are they selling? They're selling sandwiches and then like burritos and then like KFC. What the hell? I don't know what they're selling, but we're gonna eat some of the chips and we're gonna quickly remove the hoses. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we gotta press on the button on the other side to close the valves, just like so. And I think that was a pretty nice job. I'm gonna leave this right here because they're gonna pick it up in the morning. But let me know, is this a W or an L update? And if you guys also did enjoy delivering the gas to the brand new truck stop in Southern Muddy, let me know. I'm quickly opening up all these doors because it looks pretty cool. And these are the vehicles that they added in today's update. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash the like button because it means so much to me. And I'll catch you guys on to the next one. Bye bye.